7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 13 or 14. More of them over there. Oh, I have 2 more here. The radio's all over the place in here. Yep. What the hell is with this guy with the tattoos all over his face and everything else? The tattoos don't even look like they're tattoos. They just look like a vest.
See your tattoos. Jinx, good morning.
Yeah, he looks like a bad man.
I can't get this fucking thing to stay.
Sick ass. Ew. That's the kind of person that should not be in civilization.
Jinxie, good morning.
Now, what do you think I normally watch? There's only 2 things that are ever on TV. One is ridiculousness. What the hell is the other one? 2.5 Men. That's it. I want to break from that. I got to go over to my DVD section.
I'm doing good.
Today. One got refunded because they don't have
I just woke up.
So in other words, they staged this whole shipping thing, made me wait for 10 days, and the thing never moved. That's when you know something's not right. So the last one I'm getting should be today. Should be WKRP in Cincinnati. It's about people that work for a radio station. From the 70s. So, I got a lot of old shit too. A lot of dead actors. You know? But you like to get the old ones because you're not going to find them, if you don't. They just start disappearing, Like I was looking for Who's the Boss? And
Yeah, me and the boy got in late last night. He's still sleeping. He's sleeping over here on the other couch.
The whole complete series anyway.
We got in late. And my phone
No,
dinged.
I have them on DVD. They do come on TV though. I have the whole series on DVD, even with Ashton Kutcher. I even got the last video where Charlie comes back to his house and he gets crushed by a baby grand piano. And so there's the director of the TV program. He gets crushed by a baby grand too.
Shit. Excuse me, guys.
That's where they got their saying from. Winning.
Danny, what's going on?
When he was getting high and dealing with
Rem, what's going on?
Like that.
What's we got here?
No, I don't think I have. That's not something I think I've ever watched. It's really disturbed people. Guys sitting there looking at a picture of a thing of a snake.
See, I touch it like this. It should stay like that. But no.
Oh, brother.
Oh, it doesn't look like Richie's suing anybody today. Doesn't look like Richie's been doing much. Oh, if you notice up above his head though, what's his name? Wayne Newton's facing the right way again. Those are the creepiest doll heads.
If the 57 did start up and run.
Oh, we're still talking about the 57 starting and running.
Put gas in it.
Yeah.
And at least it would run long enough. Actually, I should put gas can on the other side of the fuel pump to see if it'll actually take anything in.
So look up that movie called Taking Care of Business.
The diaphragm is that gasket that's in between the top and the bottom. There's a bunch of screws in it like this. Around the outer perimeter, and they're between, right between the gasket. They anchor to the bottom.
Well,
so that fuel pump would be easy to rebuild. The oil pump, I'm not sure of. I think the little ball bearing that locks the armature in with the screen, I think the ball bearing came out of that.
Oh, Rich isn't going to be doing this live for
There's like 3 people in here. I got 3 thumbs up out of 4. But you got to remember, too, a lot of people work, so they're not going to be here during the day,
That's right.
They got life that they got to live.
That's right.
We were in here last night. I had Twisted Boat Park Garage was in here, and Tim Harris was in here.
Mark 1, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, Rich. He can't breathe. Ugh. He can't breathe sitting there.
You got a couple that are...
Is he jerking off?
We call trollers, They come in here and they troll. Or they try and take whatever they can from my live stream and record it to their page by, turning on their TV and recording it from their phone or whatever,
Winning. Rich can't read all that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. But I don't like running anything electric next to fuel, There's always a chance that I'll do it wrong and I'll just screw everything up, and the next thing you know, boom!
Just watch some of me. Yeah, I gotta get caught up. I'm out of the loop. I'm way out of the loop.
Yeah, I don't want to put that much pressure on the carburetor because, like I told you, that one stud on the passenger side front, it needs heli coil. Because it's all stripped out. And the other ones don't have the same size studs. They're all different sizes, so they're pretty much stripped out too, Plus, I need a base gasket, the gasket that goes to the base of the carburetor, because
missed your beginning.
Still leaking from, because the wipers go on, they move.
You guys gotta forgive me. I have my phone like
constant.
If you guys could see how I got this thing cattywampus. I gotta look way up in the air to read the comments.
Oh, you? So what do? You go out to the barn and start working out there?
Oh, yeah. What are we doing? We're going to the bar? Who's going to the bar? Thought you had water retention.
What do you do? Car repair at your place?
Yeah. He's jerking off.
Water repair?
Oh.
I have my coffee, man. Otherwise, I don't wake the hell up. I feel serious all day. That's the best stuff. The guy did, like, 3 cups upside down. Like look for the ball under the can. So she found like a quarter.
I'm game to go to the bar.
Two other cans and removes them, and there's a whole slew of cash in it, in both of them. It's funny. He got the key, and then this guy pulled the key out from the crack of a deck, wooden deck, with a shoelace, and dropped it in
painstaking.
Over from it. He should have just dropped on the board.
In Hollywood, Barcom,
So
that's
you work
right.
for yourself?
Oh. He literally blocked every one of my dummy accounts, which I only have, I think, like 5 or 6 of them, maybe 7.
No, but that's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is the electrical current and gasoline. They don't make a good mix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't know what you're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Rich, why don't you pour that gas all over your fucking muffin top there and light it up on live?
Me doing what I did with the 57 was the farthest that I have gone in depth. As far
He's
as
still doing this?
Never done that before.
How about OnlyFans? Tell me what your thoughts are on OnlyFans. Most small block Chevys will take 6 psi fuel pressure.
Ooh, guys on a bike and there's a bull. Ooh.
Yeah, Don, me too. Now you can't leave.
My wife? Yeah, we know she sucks. Now, see, the wipers, they actually, there's a hose that comes down from the motor on the firewall. And on the back of the carburetor, this is how I know it's the original carburetor. It's got a pipe out the back of it, sticks straight up like that, like my finger, like a hook.
I'm a mechanic and I do body work. I have a garage.
It's vacuum driven.
Man, these people talk in circles. Bullshit.
Well, that's good. You don't have to go anywhere, you know?
Rich is just sitting there getting fucking fatter and fatter every day. More disgusting. He's gonna be seat bound pretty much. He's not gonna be able to leave.
Yeah, you were right about that stuff too, about not talking about all that other jazz. Because I mean, come on, really? You can't change a person's way of thinking, especially if they're that stubborn. So it doesn't make any sense, you know.
Dizzy, good morning.
More aggravation by allowing them to do that shit. I don't know. Now it's kind of like cloudy outside. I think I got tinted windows. I think that's what it is.
Great video, brother, you did there.
On the door, it doesn't look half as sunny as it really is, you know? Looks like it's cloudy.
Great video. Oh my god, it's the same shit.
Okay, mudsliding.
Anybody want to take a trip to New Jersey?
A lot of people do that.
I hear they got some awesome parks down there.
I worked on a 51 or 52 Chevy. It's a cop car, but it's a memory car. You know, like for 9/11.
Why do I go to sleep?
The guy wanted me to work on
Wait, why do I go to sleep with itchy bum and wake up with skinny fingers? Someone wrote that in his comments.
And the only thing I had to do was finish the top, you know, the white
The
part.
kids, I know, the kids. The kids. Look at this fucking guy, dude. This is disgusting, bro. Sue me. Please sue me. You fucking fat fuck.
That shouldn't be a problem, man, yeah.
Please. I'm begging you.
you say you were?
13.
Hey, Sonny boy, I'm old enough to be your father.
Dude, take a look at those fucking can openers he's got there in his mouth. Ugh.
Oh, so you go out on the road too? Okay, that's cool. That's good, man.
Bro, who eats 4
That's
cans
what I
of
always
tuna?
wanted to do, you know, where I didn't have to
One
go
shot.
anywhere to work for somebody else, you know, work for myself.
Nasty
But,
motherfucker.
you know, I don't have any certifications, so
Yeah, you don't have any
that throws that out the window.
Yeah. You're a map. That's a certified.
Yeah, they say that the vacuum motors are actually garbage. I think there's another one in the car too. I'm pretty sure there is.
13. 13 too young. No shit. But he blocks them. If they're under 13, he blocks them. 14's it's game on. Grab a can of tuna. Oh yeah, look at there's his hand. He just pulled it out. I'm telling you, he's been playing with his ball bag.
Oh God.
Now he's gonna make his whole apartment smell like a dead fish.
Blew that guy off with his. I wonder why my bum itches. I don't give a shit about that. Don't bring that mess in here.
Oh, don't bring an itchy bum into Rich's live. Monetize YouTube. Congratulations. Now you can apply for your account to be monetized. Thank you.
I can't get it monetized.
Oh, I like that. Monetize YouTube. That's a good one.
I don't have enough subscribers. That's got to be fake.
No, I think that's real, Rich. Go ahead and run your mouth about it, though. Oh, look at him thinking like, oh my God, I can buy a couple of cans of tuna now.
Yep. And if they get too loud or too obnoxious, then I just kick them out.
Yeah, if they get too loud, because, you know, it's words.
Comments, that's all.
That's all. Kick them.
I'm trying to think what the hell this is.
Got an American flag in the background. He got Elvis and Wayne Newton above him.
You can now apply for
block him.
Your account.
Oh, gone.
Thank you, whatever. That's not real. It's not a real account.
It's not a real account. Look at him. I just figured out that that wasn't a real account, but it was a real account.
Oh, God.
Oh, look, he's got to move. Oh. Oh. To just... Can't take much more.
See, now, if I do go over there today, I'm going to have to put the battery charger on the battery anyway.
Oh, God, he's going to Larry's. Bullshit.
Then I got to check the field bushings that are inside the generator.
He really did. Oh, my God, dude. I'm going to go nuts.
Because if they're not, I'm not getting any charge out of it. But that's the thing is with these older cars.
Here we go.
Knucklehead, is that they're a lot easier to work on.
If Liam wasn't sleeping, I would start screaming that, but I can't.
They're actually fixable, you know? You can restore the parts that are on the car instead of replacing them. You just buy a little kit. And like I know that the fuel pump, you know, where the arm goes into the side of the block.
What the fuck does the fuel pump have to do with anything?
Head gasket kit. Because it's got all them gaskets in it.
He poured raw gas down the carburetor and it still didn't start. So what good is the fuel pump? Am I missing something, folks?
For the carburetor. But I don't think that they come with that carburetor gasket. You have to get to buy that separately.
Am I right though? Isn't that what he did? He poured fucking pure gas down there and she didn't fire.
This.
Seahawk, Marco boys, what's up? Joe, speaking of Bonnie Annie, did you guys see what Barry did to his fucking Omega?
So what is it, like a tow truck or something?
Oh, that was priceless.
Of course, I don't know if you've ever seen Dee Speed Shop, the guy from Canada. He actually has a regular Chevy pickup truck that actually has a towing capacity to tow his cars. There's a thing that's underneath it that he installed in order to be able to move his cars around. Oh, okay. But do you do that on trucks or is that on cars?
Uh-oh. What happened? I just seen the message drop down. What happened?
You gotta have a lot of energy for them freaking tires to come off those rims.
Barry killed the car along with rear bumper wrecked. I know, right? Because did you guys hear him say that someone went in there and stole the bolts out of the front of his tow truck?
Ford, that's nice.
Matthew, what's the hop?
Send pictures of that. They got a different style all their own when they go back that far, you know?
You have one person want. Rich, explain something to me, bud. You're like Barry. You got like almost 900 subscribers. How do you only have 3 people watching you? Oh yeah, that's right. It is early in the morning. That's true. Dude, that Omega is smoked.
Well, we got about 7. Probably about 3 of them are passing through. There you go. That's what I figured. Now back down to 4.
Look at him. Isn't he cute?
So, hold on a second.
Uh-oh. He's got to get it up. If I were king. Oh boy.
So what I've been doing is every time I break a 20 or something like that, and I get singles. Well, except for these down here at the bottom, these are star notes. 20s and a 5, and then a few singles, I think.
Hey, Rich. We don't keep singles around here. We keep hundos. See that, Rich? You see that? That's money, bud.
So, I've been saving them up.
That's the going to...
I broke a 20.
That's going to Jersey Fund.
Right, Knucklehead?
Right, Knucklehead. Knucklehead.
So, this is what I got. Those are all singles, but yeah, I can't pinch them anymore because that's as far as it goes. And that's for the engine, you know, if I have to get one. The last time I counted this, there's over $50 there.
Oh my God. Does he really want to do this?
Yeah, but you know what? Problem is I need the intake too. It's got to be right or it's not going to work.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a 4-barrel intake for a 57 Chevy, otherwise it's just not going to work. It has to fit a 283. So there's over 550 there, and then I have 20, 40,
Rich.
60, 80.
Hundos,
So that's
bud.
60,
Hundos. Not these singles. We want hundos.
7, 15,
Shit.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. $728.
About 40 grand. 40 grand.
Oh, look, we're down to one.
Oh, they all came over here. Hey, Rich, if you come over, you can have it. It's all yours. Come get it. And just so everybody knows, yes, these are fake.
What's up, Benjamin?
Oh, if we bring it over.
Dylan, how you doing?
If you put it on the back, you can...
Let's see if the hell that name shows up again, or if that won't be fake.
Uh-oh. The people are starting.
Monetization. I don't know how they figure I can do that. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers.
Fritz, you'll be in jail by the time you have 1,000.
Well, it doesn't matter. You gotta remember the 57.
Here you go. How much you want?
When I got it.
Don.
I mean,
Mark one.
Looks like crap.
Yeah.
Good, you know.
Come get it.
You just have to know what you're doing. That's all. When I got that 57, it was ice blue and rust. You know. No door
I wish
panels,
you would.
No dash trim. No steering wheel ring. No horn cap. No horns. Nothing. That's all right. Doesn't matter. I don't know if that says intelligent minds, but how you doing?
You don't know if that's what it says?
See, some of the words I can make out, others I can't when I got too many I's and L's. Yeah, that's what it says, intelligent minds. I have to read it with my magnifying glass because I can't see it.
Is that what you look at your prick at with? You guys see that little magnifying? Look at this little magno.
Welcome to the live stream. Sitting in here talking with my buddy. He's the one that's right above you.
Hey, I spoke to my lawyer, and my lawyer said go fucking nuts.
There's a fake account that came in here and said,
"How are you, Uncle?"
Congratulations. You're now eligible to apply for monetization. Nah, I don't think so. Don't have enough subscribers.
Frank, what's up? I need...
Uncle? Who's Uncle?
Yes, your uncle. Your Uncle Donnie. You don't know who Uncle Donnie is? He's such a fucking waste. Oh. He's got his knucklehead garage in there. I got a little knucklehead. Fucking mutt.
I don't know who this guy comes in here. This intelligent minds. He goes, "How are you, Uncle?" I'm like, "Uncle."
We just heard you say it, mutt. You better get back on the fucking phone with your lawyer there, dude.
I'm over 55.
Yeah. Did you tell your lawyer about how you sit there and jerk off over kids?
Old man.
Yeah, you're an old fucking pervert, is what you are.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah. Give a thumbs up for a fucking map, guys. Go ahead. for a
People wouldn't
pedophile.
even stay
Support your
subscribed. That's
support your
pretty
local
sad.
pedophile right there.
Like, I guess they think it's going to take up space because they want to choose somebody else to subscribe to. They don't have to do that
Motherfucker.
because it doesn't matter.
Dude, fuck
They
you.
can have as many subscriptions as they want.
Fucking pervert.
Not paying for it
Pervert.
because they're
Yeah.
not that kind of subscription.
Pervert.
Cost you anything.
Oh yeah, here we go. You're a fucking pervert, dude. Pervert. Under the P, pervert.
You say it'll fit a 283?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You know how much that would hop that car up? A 4-barrel instead of a 2?
The fuck, dude? What's it dead?
I'll be able to burn rubber with that damn thing.
It's dead. Yeah, you fucking burn rubber. You can't get your fat ass out of the seat.
You know the exhaust manifolds are not the camel humps. You know, they're just the straight pipes that go around the front. That'll
My lawyer informed me that it's ultimately my decision. You fat fucking tub of lard fucking loser.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Piece of shit, wife-beating fucking pedo.
You ain't gonna get rid of that. Come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
Don't even tease with that there, Kevin.
Yeah. Fucking mutt.
That'll wake that damn car up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Dude, that car is deader than fucking...
Oh, boy.
That car's as dead as you.
Causing some, trouble.
Get up and do 5 jumping jacks, Rich, for your subscribers. Do that.
Gotta send me pictures of that, Kevin.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh,
go ahead.
Who's Kevin?
I want to see that engine.
Kevin sending you pictures of the little kids again?
What's with the people putting their freaking finger in somebody's mouth when they're sleeping?
You don't have to worry about that, bud. Those fucking razor teeth you got.
Oh, what is that?
Fucking shark tooth, stink tooth.
Oh, it's pieces of pepper.
Yeah.
Pepper and pickles or string beans.
Fucking mutt. Oh, I'm getting mad.
The dog is sitting there eating them right off his mouth.
My lawyer informed me. Dude, tell your lawyer.
Yeah, he's got a freaking steak fry sticking out of his mouth. Somebody's putting another one in there. He's like passed out catching flies, one of these numbers.
Yeah, that's how you are.
Kick him in the ass. I don't want to come up. Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh, he put a flute in his mouth. Kicked him in the ass and he blew a flute note.
He blew a flute note. My lawyer informed me that I'm a pathological liar. And I'll just continue to lie to everybody. That's Rich 220, folks.
Delightful French fry.
My lawyer informed me that it is ultimately my decision to sit here and continue to lie to the people.
Yeah, no teasers, huh? Look what I got, Rich. You can't have it.
Dude, you could put a blower on that bitch. It ain't going nowhere.
It's not nice to mess with old people.
Yeah. You fucking mutt.
That's the dumbest commercial I've ever seen.
You are the fattest, most disgusting man I've ever seen. Don't like this guy. I really don't like this guy.
So we got 8 people in here, and
yeah.
We only got,
7 of them are the fathers of the kids.
Oh, they're Elvis Presley busts.
Yeah.
Intelligent minds.
Intelligent mind.
Those are ones that my mother did when I was a kid. She painted those. And she passed away in 2004.
Wow.
So I kept them.
You should have buried him with her. Did your lawyer inform you that you could do that?
Joking around. We don't want to go there, Kevin. There are too many fake people doing that junk.
Yeah, fake people.
I don't want to go through that again.
Rich, shut the fuck up. You fat bitch.
Only one person I know on here that's a relative, and he's a bouncer.
He's a bouncer. He's a bouncer. Go talk to the little girls, Rich.
Or moderator. You know, person that kicks out bad people.
Yeah, kicks out bad people. Oh.
And then the other thing I did was when I started doing this thing with the dollars, I threw my change on the top of my dresser every time I came home. So I definitely got enough money for a decent motor.
Yeah, yeah.
How you doing,
Plenty.
Melissa?
He's got money for a motor. Who are you kidding, Rich? That's fucking dinner money.
No, I don't.
I said stop.
You do, I don't. Here we go. Now you're going to be a wise ass, right? You're going to tease me with that shit.
You're going to tease me.
Yeah, I got a 283 with a power pack heads. You got a piece of shit 283 garbage.
That you destroyed. That you destroyed, Rich. You fucking pedophile.
Yeah, well, you know how long it takes to drive a stick shift from Jersey to Maine?
How long?
And then back? I don't even have a trailer. That thing don't even have a trailer hitch.
Wait a minute. Come up. What, Knucklehead lives in Maine?
I'll be sitting there opening the hatch. Okay, let's take the engine hoist and just put it in the back. Shove it in there.
You can put it in your fucking mouth. He's just talking out of his ass, guys. I got lawyers literally right next to my house. I don't give a fuck about lawyers. I wouldn't need a lawyer. I own a suit. Imagine how much material it would need for Rich. Well, you can't wear Crocs in court, Rich. You'd have to clip those fucking 19-inch toenails.
No, I have to buy another one. Because they actually stole a lot of my shit and just like buried it in the ground and on the property.
Good.
I'm not going to sit
Nobody did any of that, but that's good.
I got that one for $50, so that engine hoist wasn't that expensive.
I hope somebody shoots the windows out of your 57 at old Larry's house. How funny would that shit be? Like a BB gun or something.
Try and help them birds up. Mother and father, idiot. Can you imagine how flat the tires that are underneath would be by the time I got to Maine on that? The only thing you'd have would be the bearings. Actually, it wouldn't even be the bottom of the engine hoist. It'd be gone. Sparks all the way. Hey, you doing, Sparky?
Hey, Fatty, how you doing? Dude, he'd need a moped to pull his ass around. And even then. You guys are witnessing a half a ton.
So get the hell out of here.
Stolen valor. The keys, the journals. 0 lash. The sludge.
Let's see. 43 minutes. Well, you got about another half an hour. Well, I don't know what the hell time it is in Maine.
At the same time it is in New Jersey,
no
you
cutie,
fucking
that's a
mutt.
black bear. Dumbass.
How
Go
stupid.
back inside.
Dumbass. You live in New
Yeah,
Jersey.
you're gonna maul your ass too, stupid.
We didn't have Valor back then, yeah.
I don't know what it is with girls that think bears are cute. They just showed that on this ridiculousness, like the bear was at the end of the walkway, and the lady's sitting there by like a gated bar door or whatever.
You said
And she
girls.
goes, "Oh, cutie," and then the bear attacks.
Dizzy!
And they
Stolen Valor!
Step on the door down or whatever.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna wake the great. Dizzy just went under there under his own account and wrote Stolen Valor, Stolen Valor, Stolen Valor. Oh boy, here we go. You're blocked. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Diz.
8:30? Yeah.
Good job, Diz. Uh-oh, he's mad. Look at him. Come on, knucklehead. Kick him out.
What the hell was that? Nice. Yeah, get yourself a face full of that diesel smoke. That
Knucklehead Garage. Do I know them? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Uh-oh. Oh, Knucklehead.
Legs it glowed a little bit.
Oh, you did it again.
And I bet you it originally came from a Chevy too, didn't it? Probably a 57 Bel Air as well.
I just got my...
The other problem is here is that they don't work.
Kill yourself. There you go.
You know, like I went to the place where I used to work at, and the guy's like, "No, we only mess with like points, plugs, wires, rotor, condenser. We don't work with cranks and cams and pistons and rings and shit like that." So literally, I would have had to learn it myself anyway. But then the other problem is when I had the problem with the heads. Still have the problem with the heads. There's not a machine shop up here. And then I'm not going to sit there and take a photo.
I like how your comments still up there.
Yanked out, the block machine at one place and the heads at another. Because that's not going to be cheap. And chances are it'll take them forever to get anything done. Because they like to milk the clock and try and add on bullshit to your bill. And see how much they can suck out of you,
He's got no clue. He's probably got like three-letter agencies watching him.
Machine shops. That's just gross.
Yep, he's still... Old Henry.
I mean, if you ever find anything that, that I need or whatever.
Stolen Valor.
You know what I'm saying? That's actually my address. You just got to find out what the zip code is for that. And that's it.
Oh, look, he is trying so hard. His neck is puffering right now.
Ew.
Ew. Ew, guys. Oh, there we go. He's playing with his beard.
I I could tell that's why Chanel West Coast don't like to go on there because
This Knucklehead Garage is in Maine. I don't think I've ever watched them. I don't know who the fuck that is. I mean, I've seen the name before. Yeah, he is.
now we got 9 people in there. But we only have 4 likes. How come people ain't smashing the like button? What the heck is that?
Watch when I go back and take back my like.
Can't give me a thumbs up? I may not be able to go out and work on a car in this humidity, 93%. But I sure could talk about it.
Stolen valor.
Ooh, man, that motorcycle ran over him and everything. Head first in the concrete. Yeah, that's what that was.
You need cash now. Rich, every time he breaks a 20,
Yeah.
he's got this pile with the
Keep
singles.
running. Might be able to catch up with the bike. Nice. That's called flip you forward. Bike rejected him. Did one of them freaking wheelies where the fender was stripping against the ground. And it lasted for about maybe 10 seconds. And the bike kind of like kicked and bucked forward. And he got thrown forward. Yeah.
Hey, Rich.
And having his bike land on top of him.
Hi, Rich. Rich, will you bite down on a can? I'll cash app you 50 if you bite down on a can.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh. Stolen valor. Keep hitting them. There you go. Keep hitting them. Yeah.
That'd be funny. I come all the way out there and get that power pack engine. Psych!
Why don't you swing by here on the way, bud?
You're like, you don't think I was that stupid?
There we go. It's the finale. Like, boom, 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 boom. Come on, Rich. Oh, there goes. Tell him the Michael boys.
He's a moron.
Oh.
He's a lazy-eyed, mouthy piece of garbage. That's all he is.
Ooh.
He's not even a fireman. He's just
Oh.
somebody that runs his mouth. That's it.
Oh. And now you're blocked. Here we go.
The only thing that comes out of that guy's mouth is just vulgar language. That's it.
Vulgar
There's
language.
no intelligence there at all.
Jinx Clove is in there.
For a long time, too. And I don't even know him. He says I know him. I'm like, no, I don't.
Jinx is
Person
in there.
I know is Dizzy Izzy 69. Not you, Dizzy.
Jinx is in there too. Holy shit.
See how the names are real close? And you get somebody else trying to portray themselves as somebody that they're not. they're not an acquaintance of mine either.
Still is far from the worst thing this guy has done. Oh.
I wouldn't be associated with somebody like that. The lowest form of scum there is, you know?
Get a YouTube channel. Oh. Did they really throw Jinx out?
Think what you want there, idiot. You could stay in here. I'm not even going to delete you. Talk all the shit you want, because I don't care.
Tell him the
You have
Marco.
no idea what the hell you're talking about anyway, and you're talking out of your ass.
Tell him Marco boys are recording
That's
them.
about it. Your intelligence right there.
Here we go.
A moron.
Here we go. Up, he's getting up.
Another idiot that thinks he knows everything but don't know jack shit.
Stealing. He was saying a bunch of crap. That's not right. Marco Boy says hi, and we're watching you. That was a good one, Jinx. How the hell are you guys all getting in there?
See what I mean? This is the kind of bullshit that...
I think I know who the stereo repairman is.
Yeah, you know what? I also beat the hell out of my wife, and
Ooh.
my house was foreclosed on me, and let's see. According to the idiot moron that you follow, I'm also a pedo. But you want to know something? Here's the problem with the pedo thing. There's never been any charges filed against me for being one.
Not
So
yet.
that makes him a fucking moron. As usual.
Oh,
Loser.
maybe you'll have fucking stroke out. Come on. Oh yeah, he's smoking. Look. This guy is nuts. This guy is literally nuts. Good job, Diz. Good job.
Yeah, well, he needs to get a life, exactly. The fucking moronic loser. Follow the assumptions of an idiot who does nothing but talk shit.
Hey, knucklehead.
Back it up.
Fuck you. Oh. Look at those two.
Doesn't have or never will be able to get any facts to back it up. Because there's nothing out there.
He's revved up now. Let's go.
Oh, it's already fucking hot out here, man. It's disgusting.
Look at it, it's disgusting. He's just been sitting there for 2 seconds. Thought you were a fireman. This got him fucking going. And Jinx. You guys rock.
And that thing didn't even like me.
It's already disgusting out here.
Yeah, those are the brainwashed imbeciles that come over here and talk that crap. That's all they do. Talk crap because they got nothing to back it up.
Oh, I know. Huh. You don't look like something straight out of Chris Henson's fucking videos.
Pissed me off so much that I just want to reach out and fucking haul off and smack them in the back of their fucking head.
Oh, yeah?
You're going to make them fall on their head and fix whatever's fucked up upstairs.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Because they sure as hell ain't playing with a full deck. That's for damn sure.
Rich, shut the fuck up. I would rock your fucking world, dude. Rock it. So would Dizzy. So would fucking Clover. Everyone would.
And record fucking things from them saying something from their video.
My 9-year-old son would kick your ass.
Recording it from the TV and talk smack about them all day long too.
Well, not all day. Just as long as you're on. Why don't you go call your lawyer? See, guys, they just talk shit about me. I can't stand in this hot weather.
They don't have one, that's why. And they're jealous about somebody else having one, so they want to make somebody else feel miserable. But you know what? It ain't worked yet, and it ain't gonna work.
Okay. Give it
The only
time.
difference is they call me going off my nut. That's what they call it. You know, off my marbles. I'm not going off my marbles.
Rich,
Just
we're
let me know that I'm not one of those silent, types that's going to put up with this shit. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
And they can't deal with it.
You're a tough guy. You're a real fucking tough guy. You fucking fat piece of lard. I want to smack him in the back of the
But
head.
you know what they say? You can't fix stupid.
Rich, I'm 5'10". You wouldn't be able to reach the back of my head. But. Oh. You're going to smack me in the back of the head.
Once a dumb Nimrod, always a dumb Nimrod.
Mike, what's going on? Rich looks hungry. Diz, you got him going. You and Jinx there really got him twisted.
Yep.
Wasn't that hard to do, huh?
Apparently the other ones live under a rock because a lot of young people are actually
Here we go.
exposing themselves on social media platforms.
Here we go. This is when he tells on himself. Watch.
But these idiots don't see it because they don't go on any other social media platform.
You're fucking right. We don't. I don't.
They crawl back underneath the rock.
I got my Facebook.
They don't see this crap that goes around all over.
And I don't even really go on that.
You got barely legal people online.
Barely legal. Here we go.
Exposing themselves on regular social media platforms where they shouldn't be.
All right, Austin, do your thing.
And if they're living at home with their parents, that means their parents don't give a rat's ass.
He's talking about it again.
And I'm like, if you don't give a rat's ass, then not that I follow it, I never would. I don't believe in paying money to see anybody's cooter. But, yeah, put them on OnlyFans if that's what you want to do.
Did he just send the video? Please tell me he just ended the video.
So, I'm not one of them. So, there you go. You talk shit till you turn face, it doesn't make it true.
Yeah, I know. Look at his breathing. You'd have thought he just ran a marathon.
So they just come in here to talk shit. They don't hear anything that anybody else says.
Nobody gives a fuck what you got to say, dude.
They're more important than anybody else, that their shit don't stink. And it's always usual that these people are going to, switch things around in order to make it fit their benefit,
I know.
But that's not what was meant to be said, and that's not the way it was said,
Oh,
period.
here we go.
But people don't listen to the whole story. Those are people that actually listen to what's in between the lines, not what's on the top and what's on the bottom.
Yeah. OnlyFans. He likes a woman with an accent. Other media platforms.
Anyway, if I was a pedo, do you think I was driving a bus?
Oh, see, he keeps doing this shit. Dude, you haven't been caught of it yet. Just give it time.
Driving school
I
kids
promise
for 30
you.
Years? I don't think so, because they do a federal background clearance check.
Here we go.
And that means they fingerprint you. And they run it through the database. And if you have something on there,
Lisa, basically,
in a school district.
A racist pedophile.
Because they won't allow you in the damn school. You won't be driving them either. You won't be teaching them nothing. And that's the difference between somebody that knows who he is and somebody that doesn't know jack shit.
Okay, remember the hotel, remember Walmart, remember all that other stuff. And just watch.
reason why I get pissed off is because I can't believe they come in here spewing that damn diarrhea out of their fucking mouth. Bunch
Oh,
of damn idiots.
there's the Gambino enforcer there.
And their review channels are what they call harassment channels,
Oh,
for
yeah?
one thing.
Oh, are they?
But for the other thing, they just keep going over the same shit over and over and over
I
and
thought
over.
you were going to make it
You
stop.
know, you play something too much, it's going to be like a fucking broken record. Nobody's going to want to watch anything you got to say. Because they're going to get tired of it.
Here, Mike, let's get you
And you have
straightened
no
out.
proof to back any of that shit up. None of it whatsoever. And you never will.
Mike, I never seen that name before.
What the hell is with these people hitting the wall backwards roller skating?
I got run through the FBI. Yeah, absolutely. I understand that, Lisa, but you gotta. This guy is he's a really bad man. He's a creepo. He's a wife beater.
Oh, I know. You don't have to run over there in order to tell me that. You can tell me that here. I don't care about them. They're a bunch of idiots. They're morons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's even more sad that YouTube allows these people to come on here and doesn't do anything about it. But
See, if I wanted to be a dick about them sitting there posting that shit about my father, all I gotta do is go to the freaking police station in town here and have it fingerprinted and have them run it and see what the hell comes up, because there isn't gonna be anything that's gonna come up. Not a damn thing. All right, man. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna get off of here anyway, because now it's just a bunch of bullshit people coming on here.
cause I don't care about the views. The views mean nothing. He's not monetized.
Anything I gotta say, they're just interested in spewing diarrhea out of their mouth and talking shit.
The whole
So,
point is he's a predator. You don't let predators roam free.
you know. But you have a good day, and I'm gonna get out of here myself. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and go over to the car.
Yeah, right. You just went outside to smoke a cigarette and you said yucky.
Goes back behind the clouds. Maybe I can get away with doing something, you know. So we'll talk to you later, Knucklehead. Have a good day. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for the likes.
Here we
Have
go.
a good day, folks.
Fuck you. Okay. And let's do one more. We got one more person. We're into everything around here. Long as it got a motor on it. Okay. So we got two videos here. I'm not going to do this one here, the hand grip, 24 minutes. It's just time you're never going to get back. He starts playing with the Omega again.
This is the one who keeps it moving. He stocks the right parts and knows just where to find them.
All right, we're back here. You're back with the Beamer Sun Garage, and welcome back to the blog. Here, boy. One of our watchdogs here. One of our junkyard dogs. An Angus dog, super dog.
Yeah, it was, Diz.
Right?
It's always fun.
He's one, right. So we got an extra fender here. And I think it's maybe a KX60 or something like that. And it's got one little crack in it. Not that bad. We'll sell it. So today,
We'll sell it.
me and my great son came out here and we threw it down.
He threw it
We
down.
pulled the Oldsmobile out of the weeds We shoved it over there.
Well, guys, it just shows more that he is watching our videos. Because did you hear that? Him and the boy got to throw down. They're going to throw down.
Deal with too many at once with the box truck, and it too was in the way. And we used the white truck, and we pulled the Oldsmobile out.
Fucking destroyed the ass end of this car.
The linkage, so you'll see it's got a block right there.
Now look. He must have done this out. Well, maybe no, because see the front of the tow truck. See how it the push plate there. See how it's bent forward. Okay, so who's this guy? This is Barry Beeman. This is how my whole channel started, was because of this guy. He's another racist Map. Map is a minor attracted person, and how we have been able to prove all of this is through their Instagram and the people that they follow. Likes young girls, so we started reviewing his channel. This is Barry.
Never has had parts since we got this.
He also neglects his disabled son
Throw a battery in it.
and is an animal abuser.
I guess we're gonna fuel cell it because we looked up a gas tank and it's like $300. And I told the boy, I said, I'm not spending $300 for a gas tank in this car. I'm not doing it.
He won't do it. He's not.
So, we'll fuel cell it for you guys.
Gotta put a fuel cell in it.
How we do fuel cells around here. And there she is, 350 rocket. This is a 78 engine, and it's got the HEI ignition, which 73 car should be at points. So it's a lower compression engine. This one here's got a couple cylinders that are constantly found plugs. So
No problem.
Either a total rebuild or a complete engine. So yeah, we'll get that. It definitely not gonna get a rebuild. Maybe get a used engine. Maybe.
It's gonna get a rebuild. Already got a rebuild. Got the Bon Annie treatment.
I don't think I'm gonna do a used engine, but hey, you know, I might. It's possible. So, is it a Chevy? Is it a Pontiac? No. It's an old.
I think it's hilarious. Barry can't keep his own cars safe on his own property.
And we just love this old car. It's got some Pontiac mags on the front. It's got some Chevrolet rims on the back. So it's got a mixed match, but it's all, 4 3/4 bolt pattern. And one of our favorite guys, Scott Speed Shop, just got him a 66 Oldsmobile Tornado, and that's cool, Jed. Yeah, we got our.
I don't know why he's got to talk to these other YouTubers that have already said they want nothing to do with him.
And we didn't buy it, and kind of wish I would have now. Ours had a 455, the one we were looking at. You got the 4 1/4, which is super cool. But I believe that was a 455 Tornado we were looking at.
Oh yeah, we've exposed a lot, guys.
Do a 455 swap in this car.
And it wouldn't be possible without you guys' help.
It is what it is, We have what we have, and we got what we got, and we're happy with what we got, and we're glad that Jedediah, which is Scott Speed Shop, got what he wants.
Oh, Don, that car's smoked.
We're happy for him. Oh, there's my little kitty.
Oh.
Come here, Itty Bitty.
Itty Bitty.
Come here, Itty Bitty.
She's like, get the hell away from me, creepo.
Come here, Itty Bitty. This is my new kitty. Well, come here, Itty Bitty.
We're on a roll, Diz.
He went right for the. It's actually a she. She went right for the shade. On
Rich is making a lasagna right now.
So we got this car. We bought it at a Crocker shop first, and it's complete. And it wouldn't run, and been through a couple hands. No one could figure it out. And I had it in my possession for a brief moment. And
listen to the. Yeah, you got it to run.
I figured it out. What it was.
Yeah, guys, wait till you hear this fucking thing run in the next video.
This has a electronic distributor.
Yeah, because you can't do points.
12 volt HEI distributor, and so it needs a 12 volt power.
That car is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
So what I did was, you can see, I run a wire, spliced into it, wrapped it in there, run a toggle switch inside.
Actually, that's in a little better shape than his Mark 1. Not much. Look at that. Whoop. Oh, that's nice.
Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. More performance with every drive.
This is the battery. Where's the battery? Oh, I don't have one. Here, you see the red wire?
Yeah, look at the red wire.
It goes right to the positive side of the
Stick
battery.
that in your mouth.
And the ground is right here. And that's it. And it fired up and ran. I changed the module in it, and I was pulling my hair out in it and trying to figure out why it wouldn't run. And when we bought it, it had the spark plug here.
When your son bought it, not you.
4.6 would have been number 8, was out, dangling by the spark plug wire, and they were trying to get spark, and they couldn't get spark. And whoever had it before Crocker got it, they left it like that. And we bought it, got it home, the spark plug was still laying outside of the cylinder head. It wasn't in it, and I put the spark plug, cleaned it, put it back in there, and found out, yeah, that's why they had it out, was they were trying to get spark. And they wasn't getting any spark, so we fixed that, and now it's got a gas tank issue with it. Gas tank is shot, so we'll bring you back. We're gonna do a revival on it. We're gonna start it, get it running again, then we're gonna put a fuel cell in it, and we'll bring you for all that. You'll see how we do fuel cells around here. And it's nothing special, you know, but if you've ever done one, and you might want to watch a video here and learn how we do it, then you can do your own version of that. We got a little cheapy battery we bought down here at our friend's McKinney's junkyard. $35.
He's such a liar. Everything he does is lie. Every aspect of this man's life is a lie.
Mud daubers.
Mud daubers.
Wasps everywhere today. We've disturbed them. And I don't care.
I'd laugh if he got stoned. Oh, guys, wait till you hear it run in the next video. And this man has the audacity to talk about our afterbirth Pontiac.
Dust the old girl off and fire her up. Yeah. Can't wait till I hear the Oldsmobile run again.
Oh, guys, wait till you hear this.
But that'll have to be the next video, guys. We didn't bring the provisions out. No,
Provisions.
We didn't bring the key out. And we just wanted to show the old girl again.
170 views in one day.
Got speed shot with his old
Almost
car.
4,000 subscribers, 170 views.
Some issues, some fuel issues with his, and we got some fuel issues, but we need a gas tank, so we're not going to spend the $300 for a factory tank for this car. I'm not doing it. I told the boy, I said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fuel cells laying around here. We're just going to cobble a fuel cell together, slam it in there, and drop the old tank out.
No, he won't.
Have to cut a hole in the trunk floor.
No, he won't, because he's got nowhere to drive this car
I'm
anymore.
going to hook it up. I may put some straps or some studded rod, or I might just, hey, use a couple ratchet straps.
Yeah.
This thing just puts around the yard and plays in the field, and we don't take it out on the road. We've had it on the side of the road here, but we don't take it out on the road.
Yeah.
I haven't went through the brake system. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done to this car.
Yeah.
We bought it.
There ain't a fucking car in that yard you can take out on the road other than mom's handicap van.
Switch, and that's all I've done to this car. I've had spark plugs out, realized number 4 and number 8 keep fouling the spark plugs.
He told his mom that car would outlive her.
Trick. We showed you that on a video years ago.
Bon Annie.
Where we put this cleaner to polish the cylinders and try to get the rings to. Maybe we'll do some. Maybe we'll do some. Marlboro Mr. Oil in them cylinders and see if we can get those 2 cylinders to come back. I don't know. Stick around, stay tuned, and you'll see what I do. Edelbrock.
Edelbrock.
Yeah. 350. Yeah. HEI. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
again, big shout out to all you people, because without you people, this wouldn't have been possible. But we've shut Barry down. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You look at his views, look at his videos. He's done. He's done. Stick a fork in him.
You'll see it on the next one, guys. This is our famous Omega that we like to call may go, because she may go and she may not go.
Now look,
We'll see you in the next one.
doesn't
guys.
say-
Bye-bye, everybody. Box truck still got a hit the training line.
bye-bye. Oh, he must have...
We got it. Got the Oldsmobile out of the... It was over here in the weeds, and I couldn't stand it anymore. I
Huh.
told the son, I said, man, we're getting that thing out.
Because we said that it was dead.
A week or two. But we got it done.
Oh, Tammy Hall's live.
You know, the
Ugh.
quest is to get the trailer moved and the hearse and get to the garage. We're still on that quest, but we got this box truck that's got to be fixed, and then it's got to be moved, and then we're on to move the trailer. The trailer's going to go right here.
Yeah.
Just
Look at the
temporary,
trash
the trailer
everywhere.
so I can get to
I
the
don't know
garage.
if you guys can see that. I know it's a horrible picture, but there's trash and junk everywhere.
In that garage since what's this? My mother died.
Oh,
She's been gone since 2018, so it's been more than 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it's going on 7 years. So it's high time we get to the garage. It's going to be a glorious moment when we finally pull the Challenger out.
Yeah.
I have Sam over here. We're going to fire up the Challenger. You're going to hear that Radical 340 with a TA block and the X heads and the
yeah.
Radical cam. You're going to get to hear that engine start. We're going to prime the oiling system on it. Sam's got a oil primer. We're going to prime that. Get that thing running, but first.
Oxy Beamer, exactly.
Move the trailer.
Does he look at? Oh, got hit with another one of these.
Reflection of their own world through the lens of science fiction.
First is first. We're gonna move the trailer, move the box truck, and of course this has to be fixed too. So, stay tuned, stick around. Like, share, follow.
I think it's funny because look at in this video right here. Look, there's a chalk. He's got a wheel chalk in behind that tire. So what's that tell me? It told me he already had this shit box running, and it jumped out of gear, and it smashed into the back of his tow truck. Because look at the front of his tow truck.
Tell a friend about Beamer and Stunt Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. All our subscribers.
See, he's not showing the back.
What is it? 3,830.
3,800 subscribers and 170 views.
3,900. We're appreciate it. Every one of you guys. Check out the channels we like. Scott Speed Shop.
Alright, I'm not going to listen to that because that's all nonsense. Okay, here's even a better one. His latest video, 73 Oldsmobile Omega. Will it run after sitting? Listen to this, folks. Hold your pants. Almost 4,000 subscribers. 18 hours ago, 78 views. Woo! That's winning.
All right, guys, we're back with the Oldsmobile Omega. We like to call the Omega. We're back with the Omega. And all our trolling crybabies out there reporting every video. Oh, that's so funny. We just get a laugh out of it, and we just constantly just keep needling them. We're not mentioning who they are anymore. They're just ridiculous. Need to grow up and give a life. Looks like the walls are closing in on you guys because we're making money and you're not. Remember that. Yeah, you're doing all this for nothing. We're getting paid.
My kid just opened his eyes and said, Dad, I'm going upstairs.
We're making money. And they ain't. And they're just so upset about it,
How much money are you really making, Barry? How much? On those kind of views, how much are you really making? Hey, Liam, shut that door up there. It's PlayStation time. Your 9-year-old makes more money than Barry. I know, right? Boy, that kid can spend the money.
You need to get over it. Bunch of little crybabies.
Oh, what is Barry going to do when the day comes if we ever do get monetized? What's he going to do then?
Elder Brock air cleaner on the Elder Brock carburetor. Winning.
Check out how Barry does. Oh,
In a Jurassic
of course.
every Jeep vehicle is Jurassic rated. Experience open air freedom for all
They're making money.
and adventure all summer long.
We're doing it for free. I'd almost go as far as to say it costs me money to do this. Because of my time. Everybody's time's worth something unless you're Richard Barry.
You need a fender for a KX, I think it's a KX45, maybe even put a KX60. Let me know, it's only got one little crack.
Yeah.
Let me know. We'll let you have it cheap.
Pack of smokes.
So we're gonna fill the bowl up.
Watch this shit.
We don't know if it's gonna run. You guys
Yeah, okay.
gonna learn, you know. all
Bullshit.
of it. We ain't had this thing running in maybe a year
Okay.
at least. We're gonna fill the vent tubes up right here. I believe the vent tubes are each on each side of the elder block. Choke's not working. I don't care.
Right? Exactly.
Give me crack corn and I don't care. Give me crack corn
Liam!
and I don't care. Yeah.
Let's put a little extra in there.
We got here long lesson with it. It's kind of hot. But we figured we'd come on here and at least see if we can't get this thing to run for you.
But I give it all away. Exactly, Diz.
And the choke operates. Let's see here how the choke operates on this. Oh, wow. It doesn't operate. Wow. It's completely froze.
And for the people that do make their money, like Diz just said, he makes money, but he gives his away. Now that's all well and good, and there are people on here that do it, you know, for the money, and that's good too. But don't try to act like you're a fucking badass when you're pulling 78 views.
The back barrels, but there's no snare. There's just a choke right there. Is that a manual choke?
Diz, I bet it costs you money on top of the money that you make from YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Someone's got a steel rod hooked to the choke, keeping it wide open. So that's a manual choke.
Barry makes it sound like he's making like this crazy amount of money. Like big numbers. See, Barry's a broke bitch. Barry's never had money. He's been a mooch his whole fucking life. You don't know what money is. But I've got to see some of these YouTubers that have, you know, 20,000 subscribers and been able to see how much money they've been able to make. Now, granted, they've made good money, but I mean, it's not life-changing money. That's how Barry makes it sound, like he's rolling in the fucking dough over there, which is bullshit. Bullshit.
And I could put a manual choke cable on there. That's cool. Didn't even know it had a manual choke cable. I haven't messed with this car a lot.
$29 in a month.
Work in it. Got it, you know, operational. I think 2 tires in the front. On the rims it came with. Really, it's bad I put a belt on it.
What a shame, too, because in all honesty, if he hadn't have been such a piece of shit, this channel probably would have went somewhere. If he would have just been like, look, this is it. This is how this is Beamer and Son Garage. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, but we're going to fuck shit up. People would like that. If I showed you how much I made, your head would spin off. Yeah.
Dug it out of my father's truck belt collection from his business. My dad had a trucking company. Kind of cool.
My dad, kind of cool.
We're gonna put the boost on it. Even the stores. It's not gonna want to start because it doesn't have a choke. It's warm enough though, so it may operate.
Does anybody else find it real funny that Barry has not showed the back of the car? I can go back to any other video of this stupid fucking car, and every time he videos it, boy, he walks around it and thoroughly shows you everything. Well, except underneath it, the parts that count. My name is Barry Bean. I make YouTube right now. Sit in the bathroom again and help him pee. Over 30K. Fuck the money, dude. The friends, the people that you meet are worth, that are in my opinion, you know, what really make it worth it.
Get over here. Not everyone believes it, but the bad guys went good. And now you want to work at a bank.
I think what I'm trying to get to my point is that Barry acts like he makes enough, he makes so much money he lives off of it. Now, Diz, that money that you made, be honest, would you be able to live off of it? Weekly? Would it pay your bills? I'd probably say not. I mean, everything's so expensive now, but listen to this. Heck no, exactly. See, Barry really don't have no bills because he lives like a pauper. What, electric? And fucking... And his taxes. That's all you gotta worry about.
I got you.
And he don't even gotta worry about it. The kid pays it.
Vegas alive. That's so cool. Yeah, we love that.
Is the car stuck in reverse?
It's weird now. It's just fired up. No more fuel. Yeah, that was it. That was all fuel left in the carburetor. Yeah. As soon as I started it up, it was in park on the column, but it was not in park. It
Look at this.
took off in reverse. It was gonna just run away with itself.
It did run away with itself. See, he's not showing.
Here. We're gonna have to get some fuel system or some kind of.
Now, I want you guys to listen to what Fuckface says here. He's the one who says you come to my property, find out what I'm all about. Watch this.
Gallon jug or something up to it. Maybe a
Well, maybe he does it afterwards.
little bowl back up so you guys can see what we're doing here. And that's it.
The video made it possible.
They're probably fire again.
Exactly.
Now it's in neutral. It shouldn't take off on me. It took off in reverse. Where's it gonna go? I'm gonna roll back right into the white truck.
Oh,
Oh wow.
it did it again. Why is it going into reverse? He must not be able to get it in park. It's not going in park. Listen to this. How's that clutch fan? Oh, Jimmy. And he has the audacity to talk about that Pontiac. Dumbass.
It's still rolling.
Yeah, that's running.
Come on, run out of gas. Jeez. Oh, that bell. It's the bell. Oh, the clutch fan is.
That's what winning sounds like, Mike. Exactly.
Bell. Making all kinds of racket. Hey, it's a $500 car, guys. You know,
The YouTube star.
it's not a $5,000 hot rod. It's just an old beater we bought out of the junkyard and saved it from.
It's not even a beetle with a
You
heater.
know, that's what we do here. You
Yeah.
know? We get them, we save them, fix them up a little bit, get them running, play with them. You know, maybe for the next guy, you know?
What's he doing up there, Ryder?
You don't know it's not for sale, but it may be for sale someday. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I can't move the camera. It takes two hands for a lot of this stuff, and I have this little cell phone holder around my neck. And that belt is, ooh, yeah, it's warm too. Ooh, it's hot.
It's hot.
The battery started it, but I did have to jump back to help it. I wanted to have it like ultimate power to
Ultimate power.
be sprayed.
Yep. Come on, show us the damage.
Alright guys, we followed through. We said we were gonna fire it up. And we did for you.
Yeah.
And it's just a cool car. We just really like this old car.
He can't get that to go. I wonder why he can't get it to go in park. Anybody got any ideas on that?
This car's definitely famous. I don't know what happened there. Somebody scratched it.
I'd love to
Looks like
know
somebody
how many
keyed it.
titles he got. I know. I say the same thing, Don.
Yeah.
The Roadmaster and the van.
Somebody was jealous of it. That's
Look at
for
this.
sure. The car didn't do nothing to them, but they had to do something to the car, you know.
You're telling me the big tough barrel Beamer can't even protect his own cars, bro? It's that easy to get in your yard, Barry. It's that fucking easy to get in your yard. Are you kidding me? Maybe if you'd have fed your dogs, they wouldn't all fucking died, and they would have let you know if someone was out there. But we know nobody was out there, Barry. You did that, so then you could go cry to the boy and say, "Dad needs cigarettes." I know your deal, Barry.
I'm not ever going to see it, you know. And yeah, it pisses me off, but you know what? You know, I just threw a couple cans of.
It's that easy to get in his yard.
Actually need some more, so it's not like it's not ever going to get some more spray paint. You know, aerosol can. I'm not going to do any kind of crazy thing with a paint gun on this thing. I don't know that I'm going to paint cars anymore around here.
Barry, you've never painted a car ever on your channel. And the reason why you haven't is because you're not capable of doing it, you dumbass. You're such a fucking dumbass. You can't even protect your cars, mutt.
Cancer stuff. I don't think I want to.
Cancer.
I think I want to paint one anymore.
I'm sure you've got some shit going on, bud.
I can lay a nice paint job on.
I'll bet every dollar that's in my savings account right now that you cannot paint a car and make it lay a nice paint job. I'll bet fucking everything I have.
Do I really want to do that? No.
No.
I really don't.
No. You don't want to do nothing. You're a lazy fuck. In your own words, people are out there fucking keying your cars. And what are you doing? Nothing.
I do that.
Fucking kiddies don't even want nothing to do with them. They run. Had the kid to make a video. That's done. It's just. Don, I would be willing to bet again that, and like you said, anybody could get on. I bet you could get right up next to that fucking house and those dogs wouldn't make a sound. I'd be even go as far as to say that you'd be able to take the dogs with you.
That ring on. Don't lose it. Little dude. This don't have a ring, but now it's on there with a Toyota.
Yeah. Bring a hamburger in there.
Look, guys.
Look at this. Oh, he's gonna shoot.
Football under the hood. I got another one.
Yeah.
You can see where it took off behind me. Actually went back that way. And it was going to go into the record. Where's it going to go?
Smash that bumper.
Like the bumpers. Yeah, the bumper's tweaked on the. That's missing a bolt. Look at that. The bolt there. And the bolt there. Wow. It's missing 2 bolts. Huh. Like somebody come out here and robbed a couple bolts out of it.
Okay. So now you're telling me that someone's going to come out there to steal, and the only thing they're going to take is those 2 fucking bolts? Come on, Barry. Dude, you must have hit it hard, huh?
That's crazy.
Or did you take those bolts out so that you could cry to the old boy? Does nothing. Good morning. Bring a few cans. Take anything you want. Yeah.
I have to get a couple bolts.
Yeah.
For the bumper. That's crazy. I mean, you know, I guess it fell out. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I noticed it leaning. Yeah, I'll have to go down to the local feed mill and get a couple bolts for the bumper for the old white truck. I can't use it on the street. And really can't use it around here like that. I'll get the Badlands jack out here, jack it up, and figure out what size bolts I need, and go get a couple bolts. So, big deal. No biggie. Nothing I can't fix, you know. But it's a cool car. The Omega. And it's got its bumps and its bruises. And,
Yeah, he doesn't.
you know, most of them were in it, you know, when we got it, except
No.
for that right front.
Bullshit, dude. Look at that bumper. You destroyed it.
In the field. In the morning one day, playing with it.
I would have paid to see that.
Monte Carlo wheels were on it, and the tires, and these Pontiac rallies were on it, but the tires were jumped, so I ended up putting a couple tires on it.
That's why they go flat.
I think they're a little low. You know, we just love the old girl.
He loves it.
We've had a lot of people, you know, interest in it. And it's not for sale, guys. Like I said, it's my #1 U2 star car. A lot of people like to, you know, the Oldsmobile, you know, Nashie basically cut from the GM lineup. So they don't make them anymore, Oldsmobile. Fortunately, it was really a good breed of cars. For the old, I love the Oldsmobiles. You know, the old colors, 442, you know. 4-barrel, 4-speed, dual exhaust.
Wow.
That's what the 442 stands for.
Barry, you never had a 442. You never had a 442 in your life.
Alright, so
Oh,
back
shit.
in and head in the house and get some lunch.
Yep, that's it.
Me and the boy had breakfast. And
Yeah,
time for lunch now.
yeah. Scrambled eggs for breakfast, scrambled eggs for lunch,
Probably would.
bologna for
I have
dinner.
a lifetime of things. I don't need any more project cars, like Jedediah Scott said. I don't need any more Jed, but I'm just like you know.
You are nothing
See
like
one,
him.
and I just can't help myself. I'll buy it, fix it, and go on.
Only dog left.
What's up, boy? Oh, the flies getting you. Yeah. You darn deer flies. You're getting him. Alright, come here. Come here. We'll go in. I mean, the dog's going in, looks like.
Yeah, right.
Hang out here with the deer flies, and I don't blame you. There's a lot of deer and a lot of wildlife out here. The tree's still there. I called my friend Gary, and I think he's going to come over and deal with it. I may try to take that out myself. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do right now with it. Right now, we did what we said we were going to do.
Fucking dog's dying.
Omega up, which is the Omega. We call it the Omega, because it may go, it may not go. Guess what? She's going. The Omega goes. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Love that old car.
Birthday party corrupts.
We'll do one more and that's it.
Accidents happen fast.
One more.
That's why motorcycle airbags have gyroscopes that check
We'll
for
bust it out for 2 hours.
a second and can inflate before the rider ever makes contact.
Oh.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming back. You're back with the Beamer & Son Garage. And welcome back to the ball. So here we are again with the Bat Bike. And we got some off-road...
Talk about not having any material.
Some off-road black grips. Here's some pair... As I said, it's only one. We got from a place called Racer's Edge. We paid $8.99, I did, for this particular set. And there's only one, so...
Yeah.
It's not going to work. We got to have two. So we got a pair right here that we bought back down at Racer's Edge. And they're in Bethel, Ohio. They sell motorcycles, motorcycle parts, and accessories. This pair costs $10.99. So, here we go. We're going to try to put these on.
Look at his little umbrella.
Put on the apparatus.
Dude's got a whole garage, but you know what?
Other gloves here that we're going to try to use
Oh.
so we don't get this glue crap all over. our
Get them
fingers.
all over the glue. There you go.
That sticky crap on us. So. We got just simple universal razor blade that you can get.
David. What's up, Dad?
We're going to cut the grip off right here. Shouldn't be that big. Shouldn't be that big a deal. It come off like butter. It does. Yeah. Yuck. Man, that'd be stuck in my finger if I didn't have these gloves on. And we'll try to shave all this nastiness all.
That's what this shit looks like that comes out of your legs.
Stuck to the clothes. And these are some nice grips. Excuse me. Yeah, they are. These are some nice grips we're going to put on. And these are some nice handlebars which we're going to put the grips on. So.
Oh, look at that big white sack he had on his arm. That's nice.
Handlebars, which I don't know what those are cost. I don't even want to know. So, baby.
Feed me, motherfucker. Pops and Pops, what's up?
I was up on the roof doing a little patch, and he don't like it when I get on the roof. He's worried.
Nah, looks like we got some rain coming this way. Whoop.
Yeah. What else, baby? I should have brought some lacquer thinner out, and I didn't bring none out. They had some in the garage, and I didn't bring the keys to the garage. They just got the keys to the motor home.
What the fuck?
We're going to have to put our pole saw away and our chainsaw because we had another tree fall. And we didn't shoot a video, and it was obvious I was too busy cutting down a tree that fell in the garage.
Yeah.
And we'll show you that.
The old.
It's the aftermath.
Yeah. You've already fucking bled that one for as much as you can, Barry.
Okay, so there's that. Cleaned up good enough.
Camera shy.
And there's special glue that they sell for this to glue this hand grip on the bike. You're supposed to glue these on. A lot of people don't know that.
Guys, did you know that you guys didn't know you're supposed to glue those on?
Good, so we'll see. We'll see. There's some glue we got here.
Exactly, Frank.
Pair that I bought for the
filth.
DZR 400 a year or so ago when I was trying to take that to the No Name Nationals and I got sick.
Yeah. Bullshit.
And it's just basically, it's like a rubber adhesive glue. There's nothing special.
You didn't go down there because you knew you were going to get a beating down there.
It's nothing special, but you could probably use a weather stripping glue, which we got that out here too. I don't know if this is even any good. Let's see if there's any in there. There's a little bit. There ain't much. Looks like I used it on the other bike. Yeah, there's not much in that too. Sure probably wasn't much in it to start.
That's a good one.
Anything in it.
Barry, you smelling your disabled kid's underwear to get a buzz?
No good. Yeah, it's just something there.
That's pretty fucking. That's radical, bro. Look at this. Is that how you lay it on the boy?
To try to lube this thing up and get it on there. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a pain in the butt, folks. What a video.
Yeah, just, smear it on there, Trying not to make too much of a mess. And you just slam it to it, guys. Yeah. I knew that was not going to be going on easy.
He looks so.
Got this far with it, you can't stop now.
Is that what you tell Ryan?
There you go. One motorcycle grip installed. Oh, it looks so much better.
Look at this. Can't see shit.
That's nice.
Do you realize how stupid you look, Barry?
It's just
painstaking.
This is what it is, guys, Now we got this one over here. trying to get it and shot on it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just taking a razor blade, just cutting the old grip off. And you know, try to get this crap off of it. That's on it. It's just gonna make it hard to put the new grip on with that old crap, that old glue on it, an old piece of that hand grip stuck on it everywhere. And we need to tighten that throttle up here. Unfortunately, I don't have a Phillips. Here we go.
Hey, have a good day, Don. Oh.
Thrill your gut! Tart, plus sweet, plus tasty, plus gut healthy probiotic. The kombucha math is mathing. Healthy kombucha, probiotically powered, deliciously bubbly.
The Tour de France is live on Peacock. Experience 21 days of the most stunning, demanding.
It's native. Savory. Let me guess. Silicones, sulfates, dyes.
In the white truck. I'm gonna tighten that grip up. There. Phillips in here.
Okay. I don't want you to be talking now about my Rocky Dennis. You leave Megan out of it.
I ought to have a Phillips screwdriver in here, but probably what I'm gonna have. Yeah, got a stubby. Figured I would. Something you never need on a truck like this is a Phillips. Huh. It's always got a regular flathead you need. But... Man, we got our
Look at him go. Oh, yeah. He's perked up in this video, guys.
Set up with our Chinese vice grips because the rope broke. And we're just going to tighten this up. I don't care if it's right or not.
Twat. Oh, lost connection. We're back.
Oh. Probably get covered on this.
Excellent video skills here, by the way.
That wouldn't be it. No.
Don't put that thing on, like, he just doesn't want it, because he's so disgusting. He can't show his limbs.
Huh. Nice if I can tighten that up, because it's going to be a lot easier to put that grip on.
Ugh. I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna fucking puke.
Man, if I can see it where it tightens up at. Huh. Not up top. I don't remember where I tightened that up at. There we go. No, that's the front brake. That one didn't have a throttle on it. Well, you're just gonna have to fight it without it, guys.
Oh.
I'll tighten that up. I'll find the screws on it later and tighten it up. Let's see if we can't.
Oh, Diz, I'm still trying to recover from that comment, dude.
Get this done.
Ugh.
You know, just a couple
No more meatloaf.
Shouldn't be that big a deal.
Hey, I think that's what Rich is making today. Rich isn't having a very good day today, Dad.
Yeah, just to hold the grip to the cord. That way, if you're twisting the throttle.
I like how he said, he goes, Dizzy has a lazy eye. And he's crazy. What did he say? You were crazy? What a fucking piece of shit. Paulette says.
Well, that's about it. Get some weather stripping glue. It's just, you know, some kind of contact cement is what you need.
Look at that shit on his arms. That's so disgusting. It's like he does it on purpose.
It's set up so quick in this heat. It's probably 90 degrees in the shade. And I dare to say what it is with the actual sun hitting it. It's in the hundreds.
It's in the hundreds.
Here's the last grip.
Barry's sweating that booze out. Megan got the meats.
Just about there.
Isn't this a great video, guys? I hope you guys all learned something. Look at that huge white sack on his arm. That is fucking gross. This bike don't even start, he says. Oh my God, you're making me laugh.
I don't like the way that's sticking. It is what it is.
Yep, that is what it is. That's another video done. See, son, Dad worked hard today.
Motorcycle grips installed on the bad bike. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh yeah, that thing looks great.
Every time I work on it, every little thing I do to it just makes the bike better and better.
You're hurting it.
We love it.
Yeah, we love it. Boy, this thing is fucking swaying like Rich is fucking.
Suzuki on the 400. We got a 250YZ WR in the basement, 90 model. We got this 93 KDX 200. And then we got a 2001 BZR 400S for street and trail. It's a dual sport bike, guys.
Sorry, guys, the picture's got to be like that.
And what was on there? Look at that. It was worth $10.99. Brand new grips. Winning. And it's simple.
You can't make this shit up.
Universal razor blade. And that razor blade is pretty hit. Of course, if I had something to clean it off with, I could use that blade over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
We can't get that glue off.
Because the only razor blades you got.
And I got a package of them. I shouldn't worry about trying to clean an old blade, but hey, you know, in today's world, everything can be reused.
Kind of like you.
Okay, so we're going to get on to
and your boy.
What happened with this tree.
Oh, here we go.
On the garage.
Fucking 3 years ago.
We've done a fender. We've
Guys,
done
that
seat,
bike.
We've done hand grips now. We've got a headlight sitting on it. And it just keeps getting better and better. So let's go on over here to the tools. Where's the tools?
Oh, yeah. That's another thing Barry likes to do. He likes to take shit and put it out on the ground like he's working with it.
Because we got to put the tools away. And we shouldn't delay, but we did. And of course, I killed all this grass.
Yeah, right.
Here, and it grew back. So.
Well, what do you think it's going to do, fuckface? Look, he can't even keep the place fuck.
Spraying and spraying and spraying.
What a junk.
So there's our pull saw.
Yeah, look at this shit box.
We had on the job.
That's, yeah.
Here's a Echo chainsaw.
I would
CS310, a steel saw. And this right here is some badass tool right here.
Yeah.
This is a steel.
That's made for cutting fucking branches.
This is an HT
Stolen.
Right there. HT 103.
Yep, read that.
You guys can see that or not?
Who gives a fuck?
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the serial
You
number.
can't even pick the fucking thing up. That's a rent-to-own special right there.
That is, I believe, the best pole saw. There might have been one better.
Yeah.
If there was, then it's just a step under.
Bullshit, Barry. Why do you talk so much shit?
That and the Echo. I don't even think I used the still.
Yeah.
I just had the Echo.
I would love to see you use one of those chainsaws. How come there's no video of you doing that? Oh. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, that didn't work.
All over again.
This is worse.
What you did last summer, rated R.
Today's deal at breakfast. 2 wake-up wraps and a hot or iced coffee. It's Dunkin's $5 meal deal.
Quiet time. It's delivery time.
Dude, you're gonna need an awful lot of fucking Febreze over there.
You deserve the best. At Harbor Freight, you
Yeah.
can afford it. Performance, durability.
Oh, charging system here. We got a new addition. We added a Duralast trickle charger. Right here.
The great boy got him that.
Duralast. And we got a couple good batteries here, so we're trying to keep them from dying. So what's going over here to the other side? We cleaned the gutters one day, and there's 2 gutters on this garage, one on this side and one over here.
Barry doesn't even have an inverter. He don't have shit.
So half of it landed on the garage, and the other half is still kind of loose.
Fucking camera, I'm gonna fucking throw this thing.
Fall in the creek. It could land on the Crown Vic.
I'd love to see that thing land on your fucking head. Says you gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into Ryan's hole.
You see right there is a branch that broke, and it landed on the garage.
It's soul.
The boy had to get up.
Hole? No, soul.
Cut that tree off the garage, and you can see where it bent the gutter. And
I can't see shit.
we cleaned that off.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gutters out. And my great son, as I was cutting and doing my job, he was doing his job. He drug the branches and piled it in the Gilligan's Island minnow boat.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, so that's where all the brush went and all the trees. Of course, the big.
Why would he put it all in there? Look at that.
Craftsman T110 with a little.
Hey, just block the view a little bit more, Barry, so you can't see people over there fucking with your shit. That's all.
To get rid of, so. This one's gonna fall. Looks like it's gonna fall right on me right here. So it's gonna land on the
You
bridge.
chewing
It's gonna damage the bridge. No, we've been busy, so that's why you haven't seen much of us.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Cutting trees and
Bullshit, dude.
dealing with that and dealing with this. I did some lawn mowing, not back here.
Guys, how long does it take to cut up a fucking tree? Seriously. An hour? And that's being really generous? An hour? I mean, I didn't realize you piled it all in the boat.
Mowed the grass around.
Look at that. The grass is taking that place back.
And it all come back, so.
Everything does return to the earth. Look at that.
So the weed eater's gonna have to come out.
Yeah, you're going to need more than that, bud.
Get it fired up. And not right
Look,
now.
he's
Too
so
hot.
drunk
Gotta
now.
pull this down.
Guys, we got him so wrapped up, he can't even fucking trim his yard anymore. It's awesome.
Weed spray it again. It's just a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's too much work for an old guy like me.
Yeah.
It is what it is, guys, you know. Put this coal back, maybe. Might need it some other day in the white truck. All right, now we're gonna push the box truck back and winch out the Oldsmobile. We're gonna play with our Oldsmobile, our one of our favorite YouTubers, Scott Speed Shop, the other day.
Oh, boy.
He got him an Oldsmobile. And we think that thing's cool, Dad. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad you're not worried what anybody thinks about what you buy and like. Life's too short to worry about these haters and trolls. You know? Don't worry about it. Do what you want to do. Like you said, you know, have fun doing it. Don't worry about these trolls and these haters. And I know you realize that some people aren't your friend. And it's high time you did. It's high time you realize that everybody's not your friend. You know, we had to come to that realization too. You would think everybody would be on the same side of each other, being on YouTube together instead of acting like a bunch of little drama queens and little drama bitches. Bunch of trolls.
What did I miss?
So we went from that to that. That's a huge difference. For $10.99, you know, it was well worth the money spent. You guys, if you're out in Claremont County, in Ohio somewhere,
Swing by Barry's.
This place, racers, they don't know us. They don't know who we are.
Thank God.
They don't know about my YouTube channel. They don't even know I exist. I'm just a customer buying stuff from them.
Stealing.
See them. Racers Edge. They got some cool parts and reasonable prices. So if you need some parts, give them a call. That's Claremont County, Ohio. I mean, if you're close to them, Brown County, you know, Hamilton County, you know, there's not a lot of places.
Oh, wait a minute.
Parts. There's Beachmont Yamaha and Beachmont Avenue.
Look at this.
What is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta click over to this. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been able to watch these. So fuck it, I'll watch it with you guys. If I might as well watch it with you guys. Holy shit, Mike, watch out for his fucking leg. Oh! What's he driving? What are we driving here? What's going on, Jim? Now he's over the double line.
Why are you holding a photographic video? And doesn't have to distract drive.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is, Austin. He's also speeding.
Look at this. This is so interesting.
Watch the brakes not work. Boom! What are we driving? A Cadillac here? Oh yeah, that's a Cadillac. Hear that motherfucker ticking? Barry, I've literally brought you to my front door. And everyone else. Then again, I really got nothing to worry about because I'm not threatening everybody on YouTube. This is awesome. Yeah, this is... So we're doing a live on two TVs. I like it. I think a lot of people listen to our show more than they watch it. If that makes sense. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching it, but I know a lot of people like to listen to it while they're driving. Oh, where are we?
Look at there. This is like a fucking, I don't know.
It's a dead-end street. That's Barry's mother's house. That's Barry's mother's house, yep.
That's why Barry come in and have an old car set there. So they live in it.
So is Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan driving. Oh, no wonder. That car don't drive no more.
Check that out, son. Dodge van, that thing's badass. Check that out. What is that? 77 Dodge van. That is wicked. Look at that. Woo! Custom paint job. It's wicked. Oh, look at that. Got like a half rail seat. Wow. Got speed shop like that.
Guys, again, thank you to all of our subscribers, new and old. I think we're at 463. Wouldn't have been possible without each and every one of you guys. We thank you so much. And we're honored to have you, and we're just happy.
We don't have any copyright to that, so that's something playing your radio can't help that. But we don't own the rights to that.
Yeah.
Guy over here, he's got some kind of sound activated LED mask, so she didn't have it on. But you don't realize people try to shoot video. Check out this.
Oh, is he really talking shit?
He probably realized he should stop give a fuck.
You should stop what he's doing. He's your fucking.
Here's Jed. Oh, Jed.
That's paneling.
That's really Jed. That means you got like a heart shape cut out in it. Where'd you go? That is badass, son. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's what you could do with your dad's truck, Jedediah.
Oh. Why does he, dude? He's telling me he don't want to, like, this guy from Jedediah, man. That's all he talks about.
It's cool.
And again, I'm not affiliated in any way with Scott Speed Shop. I am one of their subscribers. I've watched some of their videos. And Barry, I can just go ahead and say that there is nothing you could do, you or your boy, that would even come close to those guys. So,
Oh, yeah.
look at the line. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's a cool player.
He's fucking too much.
Goals? Hey, job.
Hey, Barry, you know what happened? You got that?
Big goal,
Yeah,
daddy.
you rocked it on the ground.
And over here we got one part of it. So we'll start down here at the Road Runner. Cool looking Road Runner, might be a satellite. It just says Plymouth, that's not a Road Runner, it's a satellite. 68.
Imagine what these two must look like. The stink and the smell.
And I believe this is an automatic. Yeah, automatic. Super cool car. Got the mountain.
Yeah, he does this.
Beautiful car. Up here's the Cornet.
And see you later, paint job like that, Barry.
Cornet 500. It's a 68. Two-door. It's not the 440, it's the 500. And it's bench seat automatic. Those are the little buddy
Something very funny to tell you guys this. The 440 had nothing to do with the engine that was in the car. That was a trip tax on those cars.
Love that car. Still a Super B. And this one here, we've seen this before.
I like that.
This car here is an automatic again, another automatic. All automatics are here. Doing the radiator. Shifting on Super B.
I know I'm probably going to catch some shit for this, but you can't outshift an automatic.
This is my opinion. They never made a bad looking Super. Not even in the third-gen Chargers, when that was an option in the cars, but they make a bad looking Super. They all look tough and muscular.
Yeah. I agree.
He's always got a buddy that brings one too, so you know that
They do look mean.
he's got fully perfect together. I remember talking to him
Look at that. Wow.
This was a automatic too. You know, got a real,
Oh, imagine the stink though, and with the fucking camera.
and it's got like a 3-barrel setup on 3 set.
I hate, you know, even when I'm in public,
This is a stick, so the phone found a stick part and we were looking for it.
there's a part of me when I'm filming, like I look at people and I'm sure they're looking at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
But Barry walks around like he's fucking really doing something.
I'm getting ready to say something, and I'm just gonna be towards Barry. Barry, out of all the Roadrunners, to be fucking honest with you, man, your Roadrunner is the best year in my opinion. 70 is the best year. Sorry, just my opinion. Should be a car. Yeah.
69 Roadrunner over here.
Oh, he destroyed that car.
You guys can tell. We definitely like the Plymouths. Yeah, we're gonna finish off.
So Barry, as I was saying this, the Roadrunner, I can't remember if it was 68 or 69. The first year, I think it was 68. You know that the Roadrunner itself in those cars is like black and white. It's not like a colored Roadrunner because they hadn't had the rights yet for the name through Warner Brothers.
You know Jim Beam, right? You know Beam, Jim Beam? Well, yeah, the ER.
69 Plymouth Barracuda.
Yeah, one of my friends here on YouTube, they got one of them.
And it's the automatic flavor. It's the automatic flavor. And it's a 340. So it's pretty sweet. We do like it too.
Tell the guy, say, hey, I got a fucking 73 Challenger with a fucking TA block 340 with X heads that the X's are milled off of because, you know, you want sleeper when you look underneath the hood. I don't want to tell you that.
Then we got a 60.
I'm gonna do a video for this channel, dude, for our channel on the Charger. I'm walking up to the Charger and go, yeah, it's got a 3/4 inch fucking racing cam. It's got 58 performance fucking heads. It's got fucking 11-to-1 compression.
9 Cyclone. 428 car. And there it is. 69 Cyclone. Oh, it's a 4-speed. And
You know, for the shit that Barry and Rich have talked about Austin,
we still take it, yeah.
the shit they've talked about Austin and his father. Austin and his father have done more in the last year that we've been on YouTube than those guys have done in their whole fucking life.
True story. My grandfather.
That's a fact, Jack.
I said he was 79 Torino GT fastback. Basically the same car. He loved that car. It was yellow. And one of these days, I'm going to buy one. And he's got pictures of his. I want to recreate his high school car. Hey, guys.
Nothing wrong with that, you're right.
That sounds like a good idea, Austin.
That's a Chevelle Sweet Clown Dutton Hood. That is 70, yep.
Ain't that Bobby's here? For Supernatural? That's another car that eventually will be up on the channel. We want to find would be a 70 years, would be 70 or 71, I'm guessing.
Exactly, the real. And I'll tell you,
And how many of you guys watch Supernatural? Everybody wants to.
boy, that's gotta kill Barry. Kill him. Because him and his boy ain't got no relationship. See, Austin, his father, you know, Jedediah, those guys he's talking about, those are more father and son. They all work together. They build cars. They laugh together. They cry together. They do everything together. Unlike you and your boy, where...
Bill, Dean,
Yeah.
Sam's Impala, which is cool. They're really cool cars. I want to build Bobby Chevelle from Supernatural. And I want it to look like Bobby's did the movie on the outside, but
I used to watch that show. Well,
on the inside.
my girlfriend did back in those, that was 20 years ago.
You know, make a nice clone of that car. Not a lot of people make Bobby Chevelle, and I don't know why. It's still a cool car.
It
but
is.
I guess because it wasn't the main character in the show. Like
That was a sick car.
There's a 69.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. The Dean.
And it's a Chevelle, so Pretty good.
It could be a 68 too. It could be a 68 or a 69. They're both relatively the same looking car.
Car. Pretty cool. Well, here at the 20.
I'll tell you, I'll guarantee on all these other father and son teams, would you see their son take off when their father was trying to start a confrontation? That's for sure.
Cavalcade of custom guys, and there was just more cars and more cars and more cars, and we still haven't been upstairs. So we started out down there, and we came this far, and we decided to take a break and show you.
I don't give a fuck if my father was right or wrong. I would stand behind. It wouldn't matter. He could be taking on David and Goliath. I would still stand behind him. As a matter of fact, I think I would probably.
We just couldn't. We couldn't take it
Yeah.
anymore. We got to those Plymouths, and so we got to show these Plymouths. So 73 Trans Am.
Hey, if you guys want to check out, I'm going to give my buddy here a shout out, Matthew Decker.
Yes.
He's got a 73. Don't know if it's a Trans Am, it might be a Firebird, because I get them confused. He's got one of them, though. If you guys want to go check out,
I believe it's a Firebird.
Matthew Decker out here, you guys can probably find him in the comment section if you're new. He's building a badass one there. Personally, Airbox smoking in a minute, those 73 are like really cool to me, because I think they were only made like 1 or 2 years. I can't remember the body style, I can't remember.
Over here, look at this thing, 455. Be nice if you know.
Thanks, son.
Duty 455.
Hey, Barry. Can you read that sign, Barry? Stock, 455 HEI ignition, 73. What year is this Omega? So it could have came with what?
Then again, though, I wouldn't have to worry about my father putting me in that kind of position.
So what do you think so far, son? What do you think of the show?
Oh, it's costing me everything, Dad.
Look at this
Why are you
fucking
carrying your daddy's coat?
Well, that was the heavy duty 455, but we don't know. There's no way to tell. So what do you think so far, son?
Look at this mutt.
Let's
Well,
try in there and look at the picture I showed earlier in our last live, because I had to cut that live. So, Brian, what, dude, like, come on, you're obviously addicted to crystal. But I like our woman, talking, sucked on the glass stick, cut it out, get help, get rehab,
he could be booting it, too.
You know, I'll bet you Barry Ryan, they could catch a foot. Wait a minute.
Up there, Plymouth, there's 2 Hemi cars. I love them 2 Hemi cars we found when we first came in. So we're just showing what we got down here. All the cars down here for this 2022 Cavalcade.
Pops, I'd be right there by your side, sir.
Look at this, Mama. Look at this, a car just like this.
Dad, what's my favorite car of all time that I tried to get you to buy that one at that third multiple times? It might even be crushed now. Javelin.
Javelins,
You know
yeah.
what? A lot of people think they're fucking ugly, but AMX and Javelin are basically the same car. Don't care, they look the same. But a lot of people think they're ugly. Dad don't really care for them. My grandpa don't really care for them. Everybody don't really. I like them though. I think they're cool. They're unique.
One
Yep.
looking at 68 AMX, so that might be future.
As a matter of fact, the guy that Dad was talking about earlier, Pole Barn, if you guys care to go over there and watch any car content, he's actually in New Mexico with building, has one.
Boy bond.
Yeah, his boy bar. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys want to check out actual people that actually do real car content and are actually good, wholesome people, go check him out.
We have no play.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just pointing. I'm not even holding the camera. Motherfucker sitting sideways.
Just like this.
That reminds me of my
This is a
dad.
69. 390 car.
Think about this, folks. You know what I'm about to say? Saw Bill walking, right? Barry cuts right in front of him. What don't you hear Barry say once?
Get his ass kicked.
Excuse me. Something simple.
And I believe they're all 4-speeds. I'm pretty sure it's a 4-speed.
Oh, stereo repairman, we're scared, man. I mean, we've seen that Jabba, is working with the apparently YouTube feed to get me off of YouTube. And I guess, oh no, my days are so numbered. I'm so scared. It's not like that was a generic fucking email that they would send anybody to report the channel. But that's something legal binding that means that I'm done. Oh no. But yeah, he's only going live in the early morning hours because he's a bitch and he knows what's going to happen if I catch his fucking lives.
4 speed, no, it's not bad. That's a bummer. They're automatic flavor. So, we're looking to get along. We know where one's at. We got our eyes on it. So, if you're good, yeah. I mean, it's a race car. This car's a 5-year-old race car. AMF. It's a back seat. Exactly.
You guys are all part of the family.
I don't think that's true. I've seen AMX in the back seats.
I have radio in it. It does have a radio in it. I'm surprised. But anyway, so I guess we're going to end this video here. And,
Look at any points.
Me and my son, so far, son, what do you think so far? Yeah, so that's a thumbs up.
Wow, that kid's fucking fucked.
Yeah.
That kid is fucked. I can't believe they let him drive on his own.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker, I'm telling you. Get the fuck up. We're going to do this one and then we're going to call it because I got to go do some work.
From the state to the local to federal to all you local cops, you're all welcome here. And like I said, my enemies are welcome too. Now, warning, don't do what I do, because what I do is not necessarily the right way to do it, okay?
Wow.
So don't do what I do. I'm an idiot. Don't follow me. Just like my script garage and my buddy Pole Barn garage. And nothing here that you see in the camera is mine. Nothing here. You can't prove I brought it here. You can't prove I anything.
What?
You want to talk about why that is? He's an idiot. Well, what would matter if you have assets? What is there so many reasons?
Asset for SSI, you're only allowed so many cars for SSI. That's why you have to do it.
Dad, he was really fucked up there, huh? Did you see him? He didn't even know what to do.
You can't prove I took it, okay? You can't prove it.
Think about this, folks. What he's not telling you is Barry spent 7 days in jail. Because not only we're going to talk, you want to talk about RIQs and shit? This man literally committed a fucking felony, then brings all the shit he's gaffled and stolen home, shoots a video of that the same exact fucking day showing the stolen lawnmower, and wonders why he gets busted.
No shit.
Why didn't you just fucking put a big ass target on your stomach and say, and right there, I'm a fucking thief.
Yep.
I stole shit. So, that's what he's talking about. He spent 7 days in jail, had to return this stuff, plus give his brother Matt, like, I don't know, what was it, $600-700 cash? He pled guilty to it. I have the documentation that shows he pled guilty.
$700 really broke him.
He stood up in open court. That's what people like. Like, you get these, like, King Azule guy, which I still have to do a video on this shit. That raped that 15-year-old. Still have to do a video on him.
Ryan smoked himself that way.
He said that it wasn't what it was, and he pled guilty for this reason. All these fucking creepos and shit come up with this. Well, I won. Well, I only pled guilty because, I was facing 15 years. It doesn't matter. Once you stand up in court under drug charges, possession charges, fucking theft, fucking anything that does with courts, once you stand up under them and take a plea deal and you say, look, you have to say, I did this, then you have to label it out. I, Barry Beamer, stole a lawnmower from my mother's house January 16th of 2005. You have to stand up and admit to all the details.
The only way you don't have to own it like that is to plead no contest.
That's right. Plead no contest.
And that just means that you're not admitting guilt, but you admit to have enough evidence to convict you.
Which means Barry pled guilty. He either had to do that or
he was a guilty plea.
Yeah. So you have to stand up and admit to what you've done in front of a judge. So therefore, you don't get the right to say, yeah, I won. I didn't do this. Well, then why'd you take the plea deal?
I got caught driving with no license
You know what I mean?
I pleaded no contest.
Pedophiles that used to live next to us. That was their thing. Oh, I was facing 15 fucking years in prison, and they gave me a plea deal for fucking confessing. I get out the next day. Well, why'd you take the plea deal if you were fucking?
Why was he in jail for 7
People
days?
don't admit guilt.
He couldn't get out?
I'm not. I mean, that's not accurate.
Fucking boy, he couldn't get anybody to bail him out, all of his friends?
So here we are, back with the Roadrunner, our 70 Plymouth Roadrunner, our RT Roadrunner.
Not an RT.
Part 3.
Holy shit, Dad. Did you see where that grill mounts in? It's all gone.
That whole car's gone.
But we took the tarps off it right now because it's beautiful, sunny, and I don't know what sun in the eye. And it's warm, so, you know, it's Sunday, tomorrow is going to be even warmer. So I didn't need the tarps. I took the tarps off the pole barn, so it's just a bolt. It's just a bolt. So getting back on this car here, she's
Again, trying to latch on somebody else's fucking face.
Always.
And my friend Jed died because I believe this locked from sitting. No, it locked up 12 years ago, Jed. When I was driving it, when I was running it in the driveway, I was messing with the timing and got it running pretty good, and then all of a sudden it started running like crap and locked right up.
Yeah.
So somebody said, get the rockers off and pull the push rods out. Well, the rockers are off, all the rocker shafts, all the push rods are out, both sides of the engine. There's no rocker arm shaft, no push rods, they're all out. So I got a half-inch ratchet on there with an 1.25 inch socket. This takes a big socket. So my socket set, that your local socket set that you buy like at, Harbor Freight or whatever, it only goes about 1.8 inch, and that's not big enough. So that's 1 16". Goes 1 16" up to 7/16 up to 1 16". That's set. So
Doesn't matter if it's big block or small block, they all share that same fucking size.
But luckily, I had a socket set that I've been saving, and I dug through this old bag of mine.
So I only thing I can think of, guys, with this, it's YouTube's way of just starting up some more drama. I don't know what this number 1, number 2, number 3 shit is. Bruce, good morning.
Bag, and I got all these sockets I've been, carrying around with me everywhere I go, and it had 1 1/4 inch. So got the socket on there with a ratchet. Let's have at it.
Realistically, you guys, if you're gonna do this, you can use a small ratchet, but put a pipe or actual brake
leverage. You need something for leverage.
Make your job a lot easier.
That pussy ain't got enough fucking strength in that arm. Come on.
I'm standing on ice.
I'm standing on ice. The apple didn't fall far from the tree in this one. Yeah, right.
No. She's still locked up. I knew she was.
Then, you want to discuss that real quick? The Scorpion Sync 12 years, he's not putting a socket on it now, it's going to make it spin. Let me ask that, I'm going to ask that serious question. Does engines, when they blow up, self-heal?
No.
Or do they just get worse?
Self-healing. I like that. How's that sound? Is that good?
So,
Bye.
let me ask
Bye.
you this. That engine, 12 years ago when he was running it, he said it made no noise and just locked it.
To make me some breakfast.
Is that possible?
Possible. It's possible. I mean, the time you could have broke right around the crank. I mean, that's 100% possible. But as far as a valve hitting a piston, no, it's a non-interference. I mean, if it had
But I want to agree with everybody. So, if it has this kind of ratchet, socket, and I ain't no like it.
Barry has to.
I probably have good technology.
This fucking maggot goes, I had just 7, fucking, he's Hercules, he's got 70 pounds of pressure that can push him down on that motherfucker.
I mean, it wouldn't be 5, 6 foot head of my car.
Wouldn't move, so. Okay, so that didn't work. Our buddy at Old Man in his shop, built but not bought, he one of our
Commenter.
commenter. He says, "Hey, pull the rocker arms off, pull all the push rods out. Take all the pressure off all the valves." We did that, and it did make a difference.
Oh, shit.
I went and got me a hammer, and
Check out his hammer.
it's a claw hammer.
Oh, yeah. Big
Because it's a claw hammer.
Here we go.
On each one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly, Bruce.
What are you making, a song?
And now,
Hey, Dad. Shouldn't that have one of the valves on the gear hose? Or is it only later 7? I have a question. If there's any Mopar experts out there that are watching, I know my car and even my Dart have like a valve that runs out from your heater controls out the firewall over to a valve that's made into your heater hoses.
Oh, yeah.
Which car doesn't have one? Does 60s cars not have that? I'm no expert. I don't know this. But
sound like you're not hitting. They all sound like they're moving when I hit it with a hammer.
yeah.
Apparently the valves aren't into them. Must not be into them.
There you go. Hey Barry, what kind of video are you gonna make next?
Rust
over there. Same as I was before.
Yeah.
The rocker arms are on it.
Why don't you get some fucking teeth?
Examining the valves, if one's bent, you would think one would be hung up. So one would be partially closed.
What Barry's trying to say here is, this is what you're trying to say, Barry. If a valve was bent, simple answer, one would be lower than the rest. Which means you grab yourself a straight edge, you would lay a straight edge against all the valves to see if one's down further than the rest.
What's up, son?
And they all look to be the same height.
Hey, will you grab me a box?
Holy shit, man, look at that. Look at the way he's got.
Give me a rupia, son. A rupia.
They're supposed to go like this, but
they all look to be the same
this
height.
isn't exactly like he's got it. Look at the V. He's got one running back.
You can do it, son.
Feet out, and then one running over here to the fucking kick down.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that looks good. Thank you.
Winning. Strike one, strike two. Strike one, pulling the rockers and push rods out.
Exactly right.
And then score strike two by turning the crankshaft. And then strike three by taking the old hammer and doing the old tappy-tappy on the valves. So we're back to square one. We're still pretty much where we
Yeah,
were.
that car hasn't moved at all. Can we all just take a minute and say, what a shame. What a shame that that poor 70 Roadrunner / Satellite will never get to see the road again because of barreled L Beamer.
Beginning. We know where, you know.
Barry, what's your middle name? Leonard?
So,
Why is the video 18 minutes long if we don't know the answer to the problem?
we're going to have to keep digging on this one here, guys. Part 3 here. The Roadrunner stuck, dead, and we're trying to bring it back alive.
Yeah, apparently Super Sam's going to come over and help them with that. They're going to get that running. They're really going to get involved.
If it's possible.
Throw down.
It didn't sound like the connecting rod come off. And
Excuse
smacked
me.
the piston or something, or, you know, hit the side of the cylinder. It
Punch
didn't
me in the
sound
pud.
Any clattering noises, or, you know, usually when you know, have an engine lock up, you know, you'll hear a rod hammer. It had no noises like.
So, hang on. So, did it make noise or didn't it make noise? Because your statement just 5 minutes ago was, it didn't make a noise like a fucking rod coming loose and smacking the cylinder wall. That's admitting it made a noise.
Guys, today I think we're going to do a 3-hour live. That's crazy. But you know what? We do it for you guys because we love you.
It was running good. Then it started missing a little bit, running like shit. Excuse my language. And then it just.
3 hours for the win.
Right up tight of the drum. And that moment on, all the way to this moment here, it's exactly the same as it was that day it happened. So, you know, we're no better off than we were. We know a little bit more with it. We know the push rods aren't bent. We know the rockers aren't.
A 3-hour tour.
All seem like they might be all right. So I
The
guess
weather
what we do
started getting rough.
is we need to either tear the front of it down.
That's okay, Bruce.
Chain,
So, like 10 bolts.
I think the first hour was fucking Rich 500
3 going on 4 years.
live.
And
That
5
didn't go too well for him.
Wow. Much as
So
like,
just
as much
run
as
it
you like
again,
to
just
play,
pull
you
the
can
intake
put on
head.
plate limit.
So I think the easiest thing to be to do is pull the front of it down and see what the chain looks like. See what we got in there. And then we, the radiator be out and whatnot, and timing cover, water pump housing,
And he thinks it's a
water
flex
pump,
to say it's
how
7
much
kilometers.
bounce or what to pull all that. And once we get all apart, then we'll be able to determine what happened with the chain and the gears and anything happened with
How come that don't got an aluminum radiator in
Go
it?
ahead and just pull the whole engine out. If the chain's not off,
Old school neck
not
toad.
whacked out the front there, then it's really,
Yeah.
really deeper in there, so we might as well just go ahead and just, unbolt the motor, drop the headers off, unbolt the train, pull the whole
For
box.
some reason, Rich is trying to get out there that, there's a lot of under 14-year-old girls on these social platforms being inappropriate.
Except for pulling the block, go ahead and pull the intake and heads. And leave the block in. I may do that too. But, the way it's looking, the whole engine might come out. Luckily, I do have a 383 that is on the property that I could use to put it back in here. It's a 69 383. This is a 70, so it'd be almost period correct. This is a 7440. I ran the numbers on it years ago, and it is a 70. It's not the original engine. This is the 334 pistol grip bar.
Yeah.
But a 383 that.
But now it's not 383 4-speed, it's a 383 automatic car, but it has stick pedals or. Alright. What you mean to say is this was a base model 383 3-speed on the floor.
Bingo.
Low price class car.
Got it is a 69, the close to period correct, so.
Oh, yeah.
Probably work.
Frame rail's probably.
So,
I would love to see the frame rail.
Part 3 in the record books, guys. Stay tuned for part 4. For part 4, we're going to start ripping the front of this apart, and we're going to get in there to the timing chain. I haven't been in the one in years. The last one I did was for the Steel Man, Craig the Animal Steel. We did one for him on a.
Dizzy was being a little rough on him.
But I want to say this before you end this off. Think about the logic here, you guys. I don't want to thank everybody for coming in and watching. We'll be back later tonight with another review. But think about this. The car is set, prior to 3 years ago when this video was made, had set for 12 years. He is admitting that all he had to do is either A, pull the engine, or diagnose the problem with the engine, which requires like 6 or 7, 10, 12, however many bolts on that front to get to the timing chain to see if it was a timing chain. Then he tells you come back next time, which would mean the video after this for part 4. Guys, it's been 3 years and part 4 has never been made.
Yeah, that car's junk.
These, like Bruce said a minute ago, these are all just props. Barry don't have what
Yep.
he want, or I'm not gonna say skill because Barry could rig some stuff up. He's not rich. I will give him to fix it right. Barry don't have the skill, but to rig something up, Barry has the skill to do that.
Fuck that, he does. He don't got
You don't
shit.
have the want, the need, or the stamina to do it.
He don't got shit.
Where Rich just is ignorant and he don't have the skills or the knowledge to do so.
Unless you smoke a pot, don't necessarily give you energy.
Exactly. So, and then you want to have for us out.
I'm tired. I'm not talking to them.
We'll be back a little bit later tonight.
No man's like, I'm out of here. I don't want to watch this shit no
See you
more.
guys in the next one. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Go check out Poor Man's Speed Shop, our main channel where we actually build cars. If you guys want to see actual more car content put on this channel, let me know down in the comments. I have 4 years of shit that I can take off the other channel and put on here for you guys to watch. Or just go ahead and check it out. If you want to check out everybody that's in the comment section right now, they're all good people. Go check out Fast Stang, Lipstick, Still Scrapper Kingdom. Like I said, if you want to see a Firebird, Trans Am. Go check out all
I wonder what the fuck happened to Lipstick Garage.
Multiple times. Great guys. I love all you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Like seriously, what the fuck ever happened to Lipstick Garage? Well, wait a minute. Liam, will you shut that door?
I had to make something public so we can review it. So, again, this is Rich's live stream from July 3rd, 2025.
Following these girls, and this is what he's talking about. Like, young
Actually, you know what? Let me knock off this live because I want to watch that. I mean 840 subscribers, dude. Wow. I want you
Hello, everybody. It's Ratty Hair Rich cooking lasagna.
Because he just got done smashing the fucking neighbor. Whoop. Ah. Look at this shit. Isn't this beautiful? That looks like heaven, she says. I wonder what she looks like.
I don't know if they can see it on the camera, though.
Oh, why do you keep wiping all your sweating and touching? It's disgusting. Fucking halibut and all that shit falling on there. Epic day, that's right.
See, normally if I would have felt well, I would have cooked another box of noodles, but I don't feel good, so.
I don't feel good.
That's enough of spreading that. What a left there.
Yeah, I think you're going to need it.
There's some in there.
This is the best cheese ever.
That's straight from fucking Rich's belly button.
This on.
Just got back from fishing and smell like Megan. What's up, Gibby?
Yeah, usually they do. It's just, you know, even if it's only 2 tiers, it's just a matter of, you know, mixing it up properly.
Man, it's fucking raining here. This is bullshit.
No.
Son of a gun, I'm on this one.
No. Because the other one's got all the stuff in it.
Oh, right.
It's not wanting up.
Look at that. How can you cook when he's got all the shit hoarded everywhere?
No.
Barry and Rich, that's hilarious. hilarious. Excuse me.
The only reason why I'm doing this the cheap way is, like I said, because my back is killing me.
I hear you.
Oh, her back's hurting too. What the fuck is he doing? This man can't stand up straight.
I always buy sweet sausage. Either, it's for breakfast or for doing this. I don't like hot sausage, so, folks, if that's what you like hot sausage, then you go and buy whatever you want.
But this is sweet.
Yeah.
This is disgusting.
It's got enough sausage on it. I'm going to keep 2 links. You want one?
Yes, I do.
There,
Oh, yeah,
it's on
she
the
does.
griddle.
She's got to go back to 8th Mile.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Just take one, leave me one.
Yeah. Ugh. Look at that. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. A little greasy, but...
Oh, those all dirty dishes spilling onto the fucking stove? How do you cook? No, Gib, we're gonna go a little. We're going overboard today. We ain't got other shit to do. We're just hanging out.
That's what I was going on this one now.
We going for a record today, boys. We are going for the record.
A spoon and dish. I'm not going to put this in your hand or anything because it's not going to stand up.
Zone. Oh. Of course she is that dizzy. There you go, brother. Hell yeah. I mean, is that all this is, right? This is all his back. Let's move on. I like his live streams. Just click on one. Oh. There he is. Farmer Fred.
Try and turn it this way again.
Oh no, we already did this one. I'm sorry, guys. LLC. I like that. Oh! Yes! We're gonna let it run live.
Hey, Twisted, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Still got the swollen leg, but I got scripts for all that. Water pill, the whole 9 yards. How you doing? Not too bad. Not too bad, Tony. Actually pretty good. I was actually out at the car today. I'm sorry about the one video, but it's like I kind of sound off to some people that have been messing with me all along. You know what I mean? And they just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I know, ignore them, but you know what? When they're smearing who you are, and other people are joining in, that's when you have to speak up. What have you been working on, Twisted? Anything in
So guys, we're gonna go for like 20 more minutes, and then I do gotta hop off because the great boy wants to watch a scary movie. So I said, absolutely, son.
I actually color matched the intake manifold to the valve covers. I actually took two colors of paint, orange and red, and they matched up pretty good. With the sun reflecting off of it, it looks like it's orange. But with the shade, it looks like it's red.
Look at that.
And I was looking at the intake, and they match up pretty good. Yeah, see, I got to get some tractor paint, but I don't know where to get that from. Because this paint, it's coming off. I actually should have just grinded everything down to like almost nothing, or at least, scuffed it bad enough so that way it was,
paint could stick?
Going past the old paint. But, I was in a hurry because a lot of things were pressuring me about the car.
No. Nothing is his fault. Oh, I'm getting mad.
So,
in all honesty,
I went outside to work on it.
As bad as we think Barry is, Rich is 1,000 times worse. And that's the God's honest truth. He knows nothing. I mean, Barry doesn't know anything either, but like Austin was saying, that he can kind of, MacGyver things to an extent. Rich can't do shit. He sucks at everything.
I'm still not quite up to snuff. You know what I mean? I feel a lot better. I probably sound a lot better. But like I said, I'm still taking the scripts. I'm not working. I'm out of work.
Yeah.
I can't drive school kids with this problem. It has to be monitored.
Oh.
And the congestive heart failure was another factor that kept me in a hospital for about 3 or 4 days. I have a funny feeling the next time I go to the hospital, that's going to be straight 3. Because it's twice now with heart issues. And you can see my arm.
Look at.
Let me see. Hold on. See if I can.
Oh, what?
They were trying to tap a dry well. It was black and blue for a couple of days there, but it's not much better.
Tap a dry well. Are you kidding me? There's about 500 gallons of fluid sitting in there.
But I'm probably going to wind up going on disability, mainly because of this. It's one of those things that they said something about if you eat more than 5 pounds of food a day, it may wind up being like double the amount of medication. So, I have to watch what I eat, everything now.
5 pounds a day?
I actually go to the senior center myself now, because I am 55 now. And I go up there, in the middle of the day, and I'll go and have lunch at the senior center. And I got this lady helping me out, or at least trying to help me out. I think she's the director of the senior center. And trying to get me
I talked to her.
a reverse mortgage or something. Because I don't have any money coming in.
Yeah.
Some paint is expensive for sure.
5 pounds a day.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I want the car the color that I painted it. But the problem is,
No
that I
wonder
don't
why
think
his
many other
teeth look
companies
like
make that color.
fucking.
And I'm thinking maybe what I might be able to do is empty the spray bomb
Look at that, folks.
into a metal can, which is, you know, like a 1 gallon thing, and then just use the reducer and hardener in order to, you know, make it work. But I don't know how thin the paint is as it is. It's supposed to be like paint and primer, they say, in one. I don't see how there's primer in that. Martin Senior Automotive Paint. Yeah, but how expensive is that?
He's talking about how he doesn't have a job, and he got no money, but yet we're looking for paint. Fucking lying motherfucker he is.
I have to wait until I get money coming in anyway.
Yeah.
Something's got to give sooner or later.
Yeah.
Disability or SSA is going to call me on the 6th. So hopefully I can get SSA started and SSI started.
Yeah.
You know?
Good shit.
I think I'm done with working.
Yeah.
And the reverse mortgage, I can actually stay here as long as I maintain the house. Oh, okay. But where are you at? Are you not? You're not anywhere near Jersey, are you, Twisted?
I need help eating 5 pounds a day.
So I'm thinking it's probably a paint company that they don't even have up here. You know what I mean?
You ain't got no fucking money, dude. What are you talking about paint for? 5 pounds a day. Think about that. That fat little fuck.
I've seen Dalton do his, you know, his painting with tractor paint. I've seen Derek from Vice Grip Garage do the same thing, tractor paint. And apparently they all think it's a good thing. So I don't know how good it is, but.
He said 5 pounds of food a day.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, like I said, with me doing everything that I did, you know, of course there's a couple of like loose strings or whatever that's got to be done, but you know, for the most part, I mean, I know that the way that I did that car was like not the way anybody would have done that car. Like, you know, I didn't lap the valves, but you know what? I didn't have to. I actually cleaned out the heads of all the sludge. And then I cleaned, you know, the areas where the valves seat. And I also, you know, checked the valve guides. So it's like, what I did was, once I got them all set, I had them in here in the house. And
hey, fat ass, I know you're watching. It's very simple. When you bought the car, the thing ran. It ran like shit, but it ran. You put your fat fingers on it. Now the car doesn't run. Very simple. Very, very simple.
Valves pointing up.
Yeah.
You know, in the air. What I did was I took regular rubbing alcohol and I dumped them in each one of the valves to see if it would actually seep through.
Oh.
None of them actually leaked out the alcohol. So it was clean enough for it to run, you know?
You are so full of shit, bro. 5 pounds a day. Ting ting, no bling bling.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, I mean, it's like,
look
in
at
automotive paint, you know, as far as these stores are concerned, they don't carry those colors. You know, and I don't want to change it up and make it into another color. I want it to have a black top, and I want it to have a turquoise bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what color the interior
5
is.
pounds of
The
food
headline
a
is
day.
black. The door panels are actually turquoise and black.
Fupa!
Black and no, they're just black because, you know, underneath the dash. The dash is turquoise. The package tray in the back, I put black carpeting up there, cut it out to fit.
Wouldn't it be funny if somebody busted his front windshield and defecated it on the dash? You know, that is Christine's older brother, Ralph. Wouldn't that be some shit if someone defecated on the dashboard of his car?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but problem with that is it's always this.
Yeah.
And the more that you want, the more it's going to cost. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I have to search around.
5 pounds of food a day. I can't get over that one. I don't think porn, I don't know, none of us, I don't think anybody's heard that one before. That's a first. We're breaking some shit up in this live,
I
that's
guess
for
do some
sure.
window shopping or whatever. 'Cause
3
like I
hours
said,
and
when I
1
got
minute.
those connecting rod bearings, you know, they were Federal
Winning!
Mogul. And they had the little notches in each one of the bearings, like the originals did. And everybody was telling me, oh, well, you could have done it with regular flat bearings. It's not really what I was looking for. I was trying to find the original parts for the car.
Barry, you owe me 90 bucks.
The pistons, when I got those, yeah, they're valve release. Yeah, I have 7 of them in a box because I bought one separate from the box, and then I figured, well, once I found out about the number 2 piston gone and 3, which they correspond when you're doing a valve adjustment, you know that. They were both in bad shape. So those 2 were the only ones that I replaced with valve release. Everything else had flat tops. The problem was I couldn't find any.
5 pounds.
Nobody had them. Not for that car. And if they did, they were different size. They weren't the right diameter. They weren't, the right size for the, the cylinder walls. So, I don't want to sit there fighting with something. That's the thing is with those there, I looked up online and, researched it and everything else and found out that those pistons were actually, standard.
5 pounds of food.
And they fit. The rings went on there, and I know that there's some bypass.
This man is 4'7", okay, bucking about 500 at the hoof. It says he eats 5 pounds plus a day. Can you say fupa? Dude, that's nuts. 5 fucking pounds of food a day? That is just...
That's going in the oil pan from, the valves. But you got to remember, even though they're not flat tops, it's still better than having nothing there. You know what I mean? And there's some ways that I did things that most people wouldn't do.
No shit.
I took some what they call wet dry sandpaper. I think it was like 600 grit or something.
5 pounds of food a day.
Sanded on the cylinder walls. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that crosshatch. So looking at that,
I gotta ask my kid what he thinks about
looking
that.
at a what do they call that? The dingle thing. Hey, what's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve. 5 pounds.
Dingle ball honing tool. Pretty much what that is. They're stone, but they're like sandpaper. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
Dingleberry, I
that
don't
was
know.
the reason why I did what I did with the sandpaper. And then, like everybody's telling me, well, you're supposed to take the heads to the machine shop and have somebody machine them. And the same with the block. Well, when you don't have money, you have to do things on your own. You have to come up with things. So what I did was once again, here we go with the sandpaper. First I scraped all the gasket off. And then, what I did was I cleaned it with the rubbing alcohol with wipes and stuff like that. And then what I did was I took a piece of 600 grit and I took a sanding block that was big enough to cover the whole thing. And I just sanded back and forth until I didn't see, the gasket lines anymore.
Hey, Rich, just so you know, when I get done with this live, I am going back and I'm making a short of you saying that eating over 5 pounds of food a day.
And, with 61,341 miles on it, there's a very big chance that those heads are not warped, especially if they're made out of cast iron.
Done, 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Hey, 5 pounds
So
a
the
day
thing
will
is,
keep
like,
the doctor
what I did
away.
with this car was I did things that people wouldn't normally do. But the fact of the matter is that even to this day, like if I go down out there and I make the valve adjustment the rest of the way, you know, because I
Guys,
I got tired of
the
people
rest of
saying
the way,
over and over
you know,
again,
the
do a
rest
proper
of the
valve
way.
adjustment. You don't know how to do a valve adjustment. I do know how to do a valve
No, you
adjustment.
don't.
I did one.
Yeah, look how that
Long
worked
ago.
out.
And, you know, and I did it again to try and appease some people.
Oh,
But, you know, I'm looking at all the grief and aggravation that I've gotten throughout the time, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, well, really, why am I kissing up to these people?
why are
The only
you
thing
even
you've
on
done
you? Why are you still
is
alive?
degrade, belittle, and undermine me. You know,
5 pounds of food a
and
day?
that really, it pisses me off because it's like, instead of them being supportive,
He ain't wiping his ass.
you know,
No
like one
fucking
guy
way.
was sitting there telling me, yeah, for 2 years you didn't do a valve adjustment. For 2 years I did a lot more than just a valve adjustment. I did timing chain, double roller gears, I did head gaskets, I did intake manifold
It
gaskets.
took 2 years and it
sludge
still don't
removal.
fucking run.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, rebuild of the carburetor, locating parts, original OEM parts for this car,
Oh, God.
metal fabrication, primer, paint. You know, even though it didn't come out the way it was supposed to, I still did what I could do, you know. And the back ends, they were starting to go, and I actually put some rust preventative stuff on them to stop that from happening.
Rich is one of those people that would vote in favor for the participation badge. You know, everybody, I didn't do it right, but I did it. What a fucking mutt.
And, you know, then I just primed it and painted it. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, like I said, the oil pan gasket, those gaskets are so thin nowadays, man. They're like garbage. You know, and those rubber things that go on either end of the oil pan, they never stay the hell in place. You put the oil pan up and them damn things are falling in the oil pan.
I sound like Paul.
And you got a front main leak, you know, it looks like a front main leak, but it's actually the bottom, you know, front part of the oil pan or the back part of the oil pan. You know, so it's aggravating, you know.
5 pounds of food a day. Plus, he got those little, he's got T-Rex arms. He's no way, it's disgusting.
And, you know.
Ugh.
I'm no thin guy, I'm a big guy, you guys know that. And, you know.
No, you're not a big guy, Rich. You're a fat fuck.
Get up underneath and come out from underneath that car and everything else. Not the easiest task, especially when I wasn't breathing well.
No.
You know, I was having problems and everything else.
5 pounds of food a day.
But now it's like a lot of people want to see me get back on the car. But the problem is that I'm not fully recuperated yet.
Who gives a fuck,
I don't
dude?
want to push myself past my limits. You know what I'm saying? So once the breathing gets difficult, or
well, when you're eating 5 pounds of fucking beef
I
a
have
day,
problem
dude.
with my leg, because right now it's swollen.
Double
My
Mutt
foot's swollen,
Wednesday.
It's going to sleep. And you know, once it gets to that point, man, I got to stop. You know what I mean? Even I know I have to stop, so it doesn't matter. But the thing is that people are egging me on, and you know, all this other stuff, and I'm like,
You are the biggest crybaby bitch I've ever heard in my life, dude. You hear people are hearing this shit?
you know what I'm saying? It's not that simple. And you know, we have people that have closed minds. They are not open to unorthodox.
I appreciate that. It wouldn't be possible without you guys.
In the 50s and the 60s, I mean, hell, you got guys that are sitting there racing cars down straightaways and stuff like that. Do you see them with jacks? I mean, with car lifts? No, they're doing all the work while the car's on the ground, or there's a jack stand underneath it, or there's a jack underneath.
What is he
you know?
talking
And
about?
if there is any kind of lift, it's usually a small scissor jack kind of lift. But what's the one that DD Speed Shop has? And usually they're smaller than that, because in the 50s and 60s, they didn't have something that big. You know, and I remember there's pictures all over the internet. You want to see what we used to do, how to get an engine out of a car? We used to pull the car up next to a big heavy-duty tree.
What?
Take the chain, okay, and take some rope, and
What?
come along. Once you disconnected it, you pulled the engine out that way. There's quite a few places where they've done that. And I know one guy that's actually on Facebook who was my next door neighbor as a child. He actually did it in his backyard. Same way.
Okay.
So it's not the first time that's been happening. But, you know,
What does that have to do with
I'm
you?
trying to pinpoint an audience of people that are not closed-minded.
Oh,
I
God.
don't want to try and get
You'll never
people
have
that
an
are
audience on here, Rich.
not mechanically inclined. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they have their own ways of doing things, and it's usually by the book.
So you just want a bunch of stupid people. Let me get this right. You just want to get a bunch of stupid people that will believe your bullshit. How do those fingers smell, by the way, folks? Yeah, look, I think I paused it right. He's smelling his fingers again.
Not everything has to go by the book in order for it to work. If you have half a brain and you have any mechanical ability at all,
Which you don't.
there are other ways and other avenues of doing things. You just have to know what you're doing. Now, my problem was, like, there's people telling me, well, I had a problem with the timing chain and everything else. You know why? Because people are confusing the hell out of me. You know,
Oh, I
that's
mean,
what
the
it was.
guys, it's all your
And
fault.
my mind was so scrambled, I didn't know if I was coming or going anymore. One guy sitting there telling me that I need to set the rotor to 6, and the bottom gear to 12, and the top gear to 12. I've never done that. You know, bottom gear to 12, top
What
gear to
the
6.
fuck is he talking
And the
about?
rotor to 1. But everybody kept, like, you know, egging me on another way, and I'm like, that's not the way I do things. You know? And I mean, it's not like being closed-minded. It's just with that you get used to it. That's the way you're taught. You know what I mean? And that's what I was trying to get to. You know, get at. And you know, people were just like the same thing with what was it?
Exactly.
The crank, the partially spun bearing.
There's a reason why they have manuals and stuff. It's exactly
Partially
right,
spun
Bruce.
bearing was not caused by me cranking the engine. It happened while I was turning it manually. So, Truax, he sat there and told me that there's a good possibility that I damaged the journal.
Oh, God, the journals.
Before I put the connecting rod bearings on, I inspected the journals. There wasn't, not even a...
All right, let's skip forward. Right there.
Mortgage statement. There's nothing wrong with, you know, getting older. It's just that, you know, see, my family, I think it's more or less genetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the weight thing, my mother was heavy at the end. So it's on my mother's side.
At the end?
My aunt died at age 32 from diabetes. Her son had birth defects. I think it was a hole in his heart or something like that. I don't think there's anybody left on my mother's side. I think they all passed away. So.
What about your daddy? Daddy called you stupid. Because you are stupid.
Yeah, see, well, that's... I mean, the high blood pressure thing, you got to expect that one. You know, I think everybody gets old, but I have arthritis in my right foot. I have lower degenerative back disorder, and I've had 2 trips to the hospital due to, you know, one a heart attack, the other one upper respiratory heart failure, you know?
Upper respiratory heart failure. Holy shit.
So, you know, I look at it this way. The 3rd time is the charm. 3 strikes, you're out, you know?
At 5 pounds up, how those fingers smell? Nice.
That means don't work and, you know, sell my house and move into a simpler situation, and so be it.
Yeah.
You know?
See how that's working.
Because this is a stress thing right here. Just being in this house and knowing that my mortgage is going to be due in a couple of days is not making me feel good, you know?
Yeah, especially when you're
Knowing that
sitting there
I don't have the
crying.
money for it because I'm not working. And unemployment is not going to do anything for me because they're still kicking after me from COVID crap.
Uh-oh.
You know?
That's the truth.
So I have to come up with other avenues in order to do things. And I think once I unload the house, that'll be a lot less of a burden on me, you know?
5 pounds of food a day. I still can't get over that.
So I know, and I went to what was it, the municipal building, and the guy's like, yeah, well, you know, I can see you don't have energy, but you don't let your grass get this tall. I'm like, if I can't breathe and I can't walk, I don't give a shit what your damn, rules say. I'm not going out there and dying on my own lawn because you want me to cut my grass.
Wow. Imagine that. What a fucking piece of shit.
These people just don't care, you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
live life, dude. Boy, imagine if the world was run by people rich.
Here.
He's gonna lift up. You gotta put a blanket over him.
Oof, my leg is stiff.
All that food.
Yeah, so I mean, I know a lot of people that, like I said, I got the IRMA form here, and yesterday I tried to do something with somebody else, which was supposed to be a reverse mortgage, but they kept talking about my house had to be worth $600,000. In this economy, no, I don't think so. So.
In any economy. Right, dude?
I need my haircut, man. This
I don't got 5. $5 pounds of food a day.
Yeah, something about that medication makes my legs itchy.
Mm.
Just the one leg, the right leg, when it's swollen. I don't get what that's all about. They got me taking the water pill, antibiotics, and 2 different types of blood pressure medication.
Oh.
And they wanted to try and do me with insulin and stuff. I said, nope. I said, you people messed up on that last time and you almost killed me by giving me diabetes medication. And I'm not diabetic, I'm hypoglycemic, which means I'm pretty much the opposite of a diabetic,
Yeah.
Principles are still the same, but I don't black out like a diabetic does. I just get to feeling really shitty and jittery,
Jittery? Could be a sugar attack.
And a little bit of sugar and boom, you level off.
5 pounds, the journals. Look at that. Look at those teeth. Jesus.
The other thing is, too, is that I still sleep weird hours, and I sleep right where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah.
I don't go into bed yet. I can't breathe. Somebody with a loud exhaust, that's all that is. I can't breathe laying down.
Maybe one of the fathers to one of them young girls.
All the problems I've had. So what I do is I'll sit out here, I'll turn everything off, and I'll kind of lean back like I am right now, and I'll just pass out.
He's so fucking fat he can't lay on his own back.
And then, the stuff that's coming from the senior center, it doesn't have any salt or any sugar or anything like that. So, the intake on that is a lot less than what I would have here. That's why I think it's a good thing for me to go there. Not only that, but I get out of the house. You know what I'm saying? I get myself moving instead of sitting on this couch all day and all night, Because, believe me, living up here, you don't know anybody.
You live in New Jersey, bro. Motherfucker acting like you living in the middle of nowhere. 20 quarter pound. That's a good way to put it, Bruce. Imagine that.
Oh, boy. Ugh.
$5 fucking pounds a day. I still can't get over that. I can't breathe. Gotta move my leg. Ah. Ah. Oh, I got no one who loves me.
I have a Lasonic TRC 936, a 951, a first gen 931, and a second gen 931. And I have a Conian C100F, and I have a parts one in there as well. So I have a couple more ready.
Let me get this back to where. I want to hear it one more time with you guys, and then I'm going to click off. £5 a day. Over 5 pounds. I appreciate that. This is to all you guys.
Hey, Twisted, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Still got the swollen leg, but I got scripts for all that.
I got scripts.
Water pill, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing? Starts by pulling out a bottle of fucking pills. No, I haven't heard nothing from Gunny.
Not too bad. Not too bad, Tony.
Listen to this shit.
Actually, pretty good. I was actually out at the car today. I'm sorry about the one video, but it's like I kind of sound off to some people that have been messing with me all along. You know what I mean? And they just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I know, ignore them, but you know what? When they're smearing who you are, and other people are joining in, that's when, you have to speak up.
Yeah.
What have you been working on, Twisted? Anything in particular?
Let me get to the 5 pounds a day.
I actually color matched the intake manifold to the valve covers. I actually took 2 colors of paint. And you can see my arm. Let me see, hold on. I went outside to work on it for a little while. I'm still not quite up to snuff, you know what I mean? I feel a lot better. I probably sound a lot better. But like I said, I'm still taking the scripts. I'm not working. I'm out of work. I can't drive school kids with this problem. It has to be monitored. And, the congestive heart failure was another factor that kept me in the hospital for about 3 or 4 days,
Here it comes.
I have a funny feeling the next time I go to the hospital, that's going to be straight.
Fly, pelican, fly. How the fuck is he going to fly?
And you can see my arm.
Look at that.
Let me see. Hold on. See if I can show you. They were trying to tap a dry well. It was black and blue for a couple of days there, but, it's not much better. It's still there, But I'm probably going to wind up going on disability, mainly because of this. It's one of those things that they said something about if you eat more than 5 pounds of food a day, it may wind up being like double the amount of medication. So, you know, I have to watch what I eat, everything now.
Okay, folks, you heard it there. 5 pounds a day. Want you guys to let that resonate. And like Bruce says, keep it under 5 pounds a day, and your leg won't swell up. All right, guys, I gotta get going. 3.5 fucking hours. This has got to be the longest live I've ever done. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and we will catch you on the next one. TCB, baby.